All right, make sure we're good over on... Yep, we are, because I can see that's popping. Hi, Lou. Hi, Ben. Hi, Kendra. Hi, Samuel. Hi, Britt. Welcome in. And Liberty, thank you for the galaxy. Can we get some W's in chat for Liberty? Danny, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Britt, thank you for the heart me. Rhea with the popular. Nixie with the heart me. Danny with the popular. Nixie with the popular. And Winner with the popular. Welcome in. Liberty, you could have at least let me get everything up and running before dropping that. Welcome in. Jonathan, thank you for the roses. Hopefully everybody had a good day today. I had a pretty good day today. Busy day. I've been up since 4. I have not been back to bed, so I'm having the end of my second iced coffee of the day. I'm going to sip on that and play some Minecraft with you guys. So if I don't have the most energy, that's why. I've been up since 4 a.m. and just trying to make it through stream. Is that fair? Hi, Blaze. Hi, Angie. Welcome in. Why do you have so much pathlock? Spawn proofing. Pressing me 1 second. What is the fastest way to get coal? Find a mountain. Late stream, winter, I'm going till about 10:30. That's the goal. I don't have to be the site till 9 tomorrow, so I can sleep in just a little bit. So you guys got me till 10:30, so about 3.5 hours. Hi, Taylor. Danny, thank you for the TikToks. Wade, thank you for the hard me. Jonathan, thank you for the roses. Winner, thank you for the popular. Danny, thank you for the finger heart. Mason, thank you for the follow. What do you do for work? I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. All right. Also, Candy just messaged me something. I think the server is lagging. I don't know what Dell is doing. I'm not. Dell. Okay. Something. Yes, path blocks, block spawns on Bedrock and Jaw. And this. Dell's fighting all the withers, knowing her. Kinger, I just died in my 7-month hardcore world. I'm sorry to hear that, Gadget. That's awful. What did you miss yesterday? Yesterday, what did we do? Happy Gassed, and these farms. And candy. What's planned for the season? Lots of plans. Did you make an Alley XP farm? I do not. She might not have an auto clicker on in her game. We'll have the Bedrock annoying AFK thing going. That could, hold on guys, be causing it. Did you go to sleep? Did you play any Hightail? No, Mega Base, not on this world, but we'll do a big base, build the farms, we'll be doing that. Rachel, thank you for the Harmony. M, thank you for the roses. Danny, thank you for the donuts. Does the path work? Yes. Path block blocks mob spawning on Bedrock and Java. Will you ever play a different game? Just asking. Every once in a great while, I'll stream Apex. But pretty much, no. What are you working on? Apple user, we actually have to fly to spawn with our Happy Gas to go rescue a horse because I lost a horse in episode 2, second stream. I don't know. I lost a horse. Chad is attached to it. Now I gotta go rescue. Now I gotta go rescue the horse. Anyways, but yeah, so start the stream. That was fast. Yes, it was. Natasha, thank you for the Harmony Popular. All right, I was AFK'd these farms for an hour while I was editing, so I just want to see how the farms we built last stream did for a 1-hour AFK session. I have not AFK'd overnight yet. I just want to get like a final tally on how these did. These are not supposed to be the most optimal farms. They're just supposed to, you know, be able to run like tonight and tomorrow while I'm at work. And probably indefinitely until we actually start building the real farms. Lexington, thank you for the follow. Did y'all get a day counter? Day counter's not working. We gotta find one that works. Because right now, because it's a server, it's technically never not on. So the day count is, I think Candy put his on, and we're at like already 500 days, which is impossible to do. Because the world just started, but that's because the server has just been running nonstop. What tree farm do you use? I use my own design. Watch my video I did today. I don't have a redstone one up yet. How many times do you think you'll die in this series? Oh, probably a bunch. I haven't died yet, you know, knock on wood. But, I will probably die a bunch. I'm not that lucky. Hey, if you don't want to get attached to your animals, I recommend not naming them. I look at an animal for 2 seconds, and suddenly you guys are attached to it. It looks hella laggy? I don't think so. We're not running too bad. How's getting up at 4 a.m. today feel? Early. This morning was early. I have not been back to bed yet. I am running on I think exhaustion and the end of an iced coffee. So, one AFK section, about 2/3, a half a chest for an hour, 2 stacks of pumpkins, and a little bit of a stack of melons. Not bad. Hi, Lonnie. Welcome in. That's exactly how that works. How do you know which way to build all the iron farms you did yesterday without messing it up? Memory. I do all my own farms off memory. I have built a lot of these in the past, and I can do most things right off the top of my head. They aren't real animals in another stream. They are pixels on a screen. What up, Kinger? How are you doing today? I am doing great. Also, Nikki with the 15 stream streak. Hell yeah, Nikki. All right. We need a... I don't even know how to make these things. How do you make a happy gas saddle? I know I need 2 pieces of glass and some other stuff, right? Oh, yeah. I need a piece of wool and some leather, so we're going to have to go hunting real quick. Hi, Kate. Welcome in. What are you going to use all the bamboo for? When we start doing the big farms, I'm going to need a ridiculous amount of wooden planks. And you can craft bamboo into bamboo planks, which makes it one of the best wood types in the game. That is just a little itty-bitty farm to kick us off until we build, eventually, the big one. We also are going to need a bunch of bamboo for the mob farm, using the scaffolding tricks. Wool, glass, leather. Got it. Hi, Burn. Welcome in. Come on, moo cows. Spawn. How's your game so vibrant? I have a resource pack called Saturation. Adds a little bit of saturation, a little bit of brightness to the game. Sharpens it up a little bit. I love the way it looks. It's not too much while making the game still look good. Where the hell are all the cows? Oh, where are all the cows? We need cows. The server is struggling a little bit. Hold on, let me ping Dell. Dell, are you AFKing something? I think there's a new feature. They call it a feature on Bedrock that's supposed to prevent you from AFKing. And if Dell didn't put on an auto clicker, it might be what's draining the server right now. Shay, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Lonnie, thank you for the heart me and the pop. Super popular. Shay, thank you for the super popular. Greg, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Kira, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in, Shay. How far am I into stream? 9 minutes. I have not done anything but yap and run around so far. I have done nothing but yap and run around so far. I'm doing good, Saul. I'm doing good. I started with a chest open. I stay with chest open. Will that not work on a server? It probably will. I have a pack, Nixie, that makes me do this. There's a new feature on Bedrock. I don't know why Mojang added it. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. If you go AFK for longer than 20 minutes, a little error message will pop up and it actually stutters your game. It's supposed to prevent people like bogging down realms and multiplayer servers, not realizing like that, but they made the mistake of putting it on single player worlds and actual servers that are meant to be AFK'd. So it's fun. It's so much fun to put up with it. If you don't have some way to like shake your mouse or shake your screen or, you know, do something like that, wow, whatever. The server is actually lagging bad today. Let me see something really quick. Let me pull it up on my other screen. We're using 3 gigs of RAM on the server right now, so that's not a small amount. And the network's really, really flexing. It might be just my connection to the internet. There might be also storms where our server is. That could be causing it. No, don't do that. There we go. Never in my life will I understand Mojang trying to reduce AFKing. It's just a typical company doesn't know their own player base. Where are all the cows, man? I have not seen a cow yet. Have you guys seen a cow yet? I have not seen a cow or a I haven't seen anything spawn. I see you. You're not what I... Oh, there's some chickens. Okay, stuff spawning. I'm just going too fast. I have my Wi-Fi to stream, but stream is kind of stuttery. Could be my internet. Also could be my internet. Oh, there's a cow. I have, 2,000 up, 2,000 down, so it shouldn't be my internet. But you never know. What is the plan for today? Right now I am hunting cows because I need leather so that I can build a saddle for the ghast so that we can go rescue Peta at spawn. And once we're doing that, I have another farm to build. Once we build that farm, I'm probably going to start working on the mob farm. That is the plan for today. just run a speed test real quick. It's not lagging that bad. I have my ping up. I'm running at a low ping. We'll figure it out. I am not too worried. You say this message to have a cow pen? I don't really do a cow pen because once I get a trading farm up and running, I have infinite leather anyway. I don't see a reason to really do the cow pen. Haley, thank you for the follow. First follower on the TikTok of the stream. Gidget with the 5 stream streak over on Twitch. Congratulations on your 5 times hanging out with me in a row. You have good taste. The towel did a lag. Towel's doing the lag. Favorite Lego theme? Oh, Bionicle, all the way. Carlos, thank you for the follow. Heaven, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Darius, thank you for the heart me. Have you played Hightail? I have not played Hightail, and I probably won't. You guys know me. I barely have enough time to stream and hang out with you guys and play Minecraft. I don't have time to pick up another game right now. Maybe like this summer or something, but right now it's going to be Minecraft, and on the occasional break from Minecraft, I'll probably be on Apex. Blake, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Landon, welcome in. Did you see the new Minecraft update coming out with the baby mobs? Yes, I did. We might just need to stop running and wait for cows to spawn. I might be outrunning cow spawns. Just stop for a second and see if things start spawning in. Like some chickens right there. I see a lot of people comparing the new Hightail game to Minecraft. Now, I watched Viking play it, and I watched Towel play it for a little while. And I'm gonna be real honest, and I don't want anybody who's a fan of Hightail to get mad at me. My first impression is it really does just look like a paid mod pack for Minecraft. I understand it's a completely different game. I understand that everybody's loving it. First impression, outside looking in, it does just look like a mod pack. However, I haven't played it yet, so I'm not going to pass judgment on it. It could be super, super fun, but I haven't played it myself, nor will I play it for a while, because I just don't have time. It's more like Vintage Story. True. There's some sheep spawning there. I'm not getting, like, any cows. This is like or horses. No cows or horses. W follows on Twitch. Daft Monkey, thank you for the follow. Aziz, thank you for the follow. ClockCraft stream, let's go. Not last night. I streamed last night. Candy streamed last night. Silver streamed on Twitch. Dell streamed last night. There was 4 of us. I mean, it's not going to be an opening weekend every weekend. We are, pretty much every member of ClockCraft has either a full-time job or is, a full-time student. So really no leather on that one too, huh? Our second cow and no leather. So we can't be live, every night for hours on end, but we go live when we can. Steve went live too. Yeah, more than half the server went live last night. Normal Gamer with the 3 stream streak. Welcome in. Late night. Oh, late night. Got it. I knew that, Soji. I knew that. Again, nothing against Hypixel. I mean, play what you want to play, right? Like I said, I haven't played it, so I shouldn't pass judgment on it. But from an outside source looking in, I watched Viking play it for probably a good, 15, 20 minutes during lunch today. And it really just gave off, like, nice high-end or mod pack for Minecraft. Do you need a spawner for a mob farm? No, I don't. Right now, I am just trying to get cows to spawn. I'm just waiting for cows to spawn because I need leather. And I don't want to do a cow pen. Have you started your base or built all the farms first? Everything scales, Darius. So we start with farms, and then we build, so here's the rough idea. Oh, Dell's game crashed. Dell was probably tabbed out on the AFK thing. Oh yeah, instantly my ping went down. Okay, that makes sense. Anyways, plan. Farms. We have the Ender Dragon fight on Saturday. Once we have the Ender Dragon fight on Saturday, we will start building just a first generation mob farm and a first generation gold farm to get XP. Once we have unlimited XP and we start getting mob drops for bones and gunpowder, we're going to do all our villagers. We're going to get all of our maxed out villagers, get all of our maxed out trades. We'll get a full villager hall going, get full diamond armor, gears, tool, backup, get a whole bunch of elytras. Once we get all that stuff out of the way, then we start building the big farms. Or actually, the first farm we need to do is a witch farm. So it's going to be, once we're full geared, it's going to be full court press to find a witch hut so that we can get a witch farm so that we can get unlimited redstone. Once we have our source of unlimited redstone, Then the big farms start, and while we're working on the big farms, I'm also going to be starting to build the main base. I don't know what... I say it's all one base. I don't know where, like, what storage or, like, my house is going to look like yet. I know what all the farms are going to be, but I don't know what my individual place to live is going to be just yet. Have you guys beat the Ender Dragon? No, we have to wait 1 week to fight the dragon. We have to wait till Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. So this Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we're doing the dragon fight. Friday night, I will be live, and I don't know if anybody else on the server will be live with me, but I'm going to go, you know, we're going to find the end portal, get Ender Eyes, all that stuff. So tonight's stream is eventually getting 3 leather, so we can go rescue. We can make a gas saddle and then go get Peta from spawn, rescue him from the hole, and then we're going to build another farm, and that'll probably be tonight's stream. Tomorrow night's stream, I don't have a plan for yet. I'm either going to build like a super simple mob farm to start getting gunpowder and bones, or I'll do like start building the villager breeder. I haven't decided yet. But then Friday night is going to be full court press on prepping for the dragon. Saturday's the dragon fight, and then maybe end raiding, maybe not. That one will be up in the air. Depends on how long the dragon fight takes. Hi Haley, welcome in. Morgan, thank you for the heart me in the popular. Nico, thank you for the heart me. Ref, thank you for the heart me in the popular. How many people are on ClockCraft? 9 of us right now. On the server right now, there are 3. Alright, do I have any leather in here? I need 1 more piece of leather. And that's all I need. 1 more piece of leather, and we're good to go. I've got the wool. I've got the glass. I just need 1 more cow to let things happen. With every hour as they play on ClockCraft or streamer, watch all the way to midnight. You could, if you put us back to back to back. Dell, thank you for the heart me in the popular. Stormy, thank you for the heart me. Hi, Stormy, welcome in. You should fight the dragon with only sticks. No, I'll go in with a good bow and a good sword and armor and do all of that. That's how I will fight the dragon. You can fight the dragon how you want to, but that's how I'm going to. Hi, Miss Delipop. For those of you who don't know, that right there is the one and only Delipop. She is another Minecraft streamer here on ClockCraft. She was the former Moss Queen of Season 1. We haven't figured out our titles yet for Season 2. Those will come on later in the season, but she is another pretty awesome Minecraft creator you should definitely check out. Del, did you get the AFK feature? I don't want to call it a bug. Oh, it went in my inventory. Did your game do the feature thing? I'm curious. I have a thing. I did not. You had an auto clicker on though. Okay. Good to know. When you left and came back, my ping went down almost 2 points. I don't know. There might be no correlation. Oh, Del, by the way, you want to know what the server size is already? The save for the world? Just with all of us running? I was checking this earlier today. We have already... ClockCraft Season 2 ended up being... Season 1 ended up being like 13.5 gigs. We are already at 550 megabytes. And we are 4 days into the server. We might be expanding the... later on in the season, we might need to expand the server strength just a little bit. Is the hole a 10 by 10? It's 8 by 8. The hole to bedrock's an 8 by 8. I didn't want to do a full chunk, because a full chunk with no beacon is a pain. Not your normal gamer with the 3-stream streak. Welcome in. I think I already called that one out earlier, and I definitely blacked it out in my brain. Alright, saddle. We're going to make it a white harness, because that's what I have on hand. And then I'll put this away. And then we'll go grab our little buddy up here. Can I see the hole? Sure, hold on. Come here, you. How do you put this on? I need snowballs, don't I? Yes! There we go, Loon. Alright. We went to bedrock. It's just above bedrock. What are you doing tonight? So, Logan, we need to go on a rescue mission. Hi, Christina. We need to go on a rescue mission to get Peta out of the hole at spawn, because I'm sick of listening to you guys spam the fact that I have left Peta at spawn. Anyways, here's the pit. It's 8 by 8. Goes down to almost to bedrock. It's right above bedrock level. So that's what we're doing right now. We're going to go rescue the horse from spawn. After we're done rescuing the horse from spawn, we will actually... We're making a big snow... Or not a big snow farm, but I have a new design for a snow farm just to a miniature one that I want to put together to have, because we're going to use a lot of snow for interior building. Like the interior of some of the farms we'll use snow for just because it's super easy to get. Grab some extra leads. Is there anything else? I don't need... I got plenty of food. All right. Of course it's raining as we're about to go take flight. Of course it's raining. Have I started doing villagers yet? No. So right now, Ladybug, the plan... Need a boat? Not for a horse. I can just put the horse on the lead. Right now, the plan is, tonight, we're going to go rescue him, come back, and we're going to build a snow farm. Tomorrow night's stream, I'm either going to put just a really simple mob farm together, just so I can start getting gunpowder. Then Saturday's stream, or Friday night's stream, is prepping for the Ender Dragon, because I'll have the mob farm for XP, getting decent XP and gear, getting a good bow, getting a good sword, you know, getting Ender Eyes, finding the end portal, stuff like that. And Saturday is fighting the Ender Dragon. After we do the Ender Dragon, then we're going to have an Elytra and all that. Once we have an Elytra and all that, that's when we'll start working on villagers. That's the idea. Once I have my Elytra and I, can start moving around easier, that's when we'll do the Elytra. How'd you get a gas? I bought that one from Candy. Dead Candy. Yes, it is nighttime. Not really, Soji. When I start flying out of render distance, I hold back because I don't want to splat. I will always be amazed when I see someone, I died because I flew ahead of my render. Oh, why did you fly ahead of your render distance? Yes. All right. Now let's go rescue that horse. Now we have to fly all the way for 1,600 blocks to go get a horse. And I want to point out that this is your guys' fault. We could just as easily wait till we have a nether hub and do this on a nether hub. You cannot use fortune on a snow. We can just as easy wait until we had a nether hub, but no, we have to do it this way. You fully accept the blame? I probably should have brought a bed, but Dell and Candy are both in the world, so I should be good. So what are we going to yap about on the 20-minute flight there and the 20-minute flight back? How's everybody's day? I can't run there, Jazzy, because my horse is like 50 blocks down, or actually farther down than that. It's all the way at the bottom of this really deep ravine. I don't know how it lived and how I lived, but there's no way to get it out of there without our rescue ghast. Talk about future builds. We kind of yapped about that already. Sammy, thank you for the heart me in the popular. Matter, thank you for the heart me. Doom, thank you for the heart me. I just realized I don't have Streamlabs open, so I can't see chat. I'll be in and out all night. Oh, don't get in trouble at work on my behalf, Zaid. Make sure you don't get in trouble at work. Ever get tired of answering the same questions every stream? Courtney, I've been streaming now on Tickety Talk for 2 years. TikTok is unlike streaming on any other platform because it's a constant cycle of people in and out of your chat. Like right now, I got about 250 viewers on TikTok. In about 5 minutes, I'll probably still be around 250, but 50 of those people will be brand new, aren't in here when we're having this conversation right now. So they're going to have the same question everybody else who came before them and everybody else who came after them. So I give them that same level of respect to answer it. That's just, I really get annoyed when TikTok streamers in particular don't read their chat, because that's like 75% of streaming is interacting with your chat, right? Especially right now when I'm very slowly flying because my chat bullied me into going to get this horse that I'm less enthusiastic about rescuing. How are you flying? I'm on a happy ghast. Have you tried Hightail? I have not, Nyson. I probably won't. I'll be real honest with you guys. I don't have time for another video game right now. Between work and lift in life, I am quite busy, and I'd much rather stream and play Minecraft with you guys than pick up a new game right now. It looks fun. I watched Viking play it for a while today over on Twitch. That being said, my initial impression of it does look like just a Minecraft expansion pack. I know it's not, and I know people are having a lot of fun with it, so I'm not judging it until I actually have a chance to play it. But that is what it is. Burn, it's my PC. I gotta figure it out. There's like a little millisecond delay. It comes and goes, unfortunately. I gotta stack my apps correctly to make it not be that way. How's the stream, man? Doom, I've only been live for 20 minutes, other than not being able to find cows for 20 minutes. We're doing great. What builds do you use snow for? Logan, you should watch the pin video on top of my profile. Doom, thank you for the heart me. Megan, thank you for the roses. Bear, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Taryn, thank you for the heart me. Did I go to the nether yet? Yes. Nether, my nether portal, unfortunately, is cross-linked with Tell's nether portal. I probably won't do much with the nether until we get better tools and armor. Once we get our villager trading hall up and running, and I've got unbreaking and mending and fire protection and all that stuff, then I'll start messing around with the nether, start linking portals. Because we're going to need a ton of obsidian when we start linking portals for the server. And I don't want to mine that with, you know, efficiency... What do I have on this? Yeah, efficiency 2. I want an efficiency 5 unbreaking mending pickaxe when we start going after getting obsidian. Nope, no elytra yet. I'm taking my time. I'm taking my Chinook. I should have named this guy Chinook, because that's what he is. He's a rescue helicopter. Ayo, Blake, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. What is my goal for Season 2? I am doing one singular base, Dr. Dabbler. Instead of doing an industrial base and a main base and a starter base and a villager base, they're all going to be one centric area, and I'm calling it Royal Labs. So it's just going to be this conglomerate of all of my work, and all of the farms are going to be very large. Have you fed Loon? What do you even feed these guys? Is it snowballs? Do you feed them snowballs? I kept trying to feed him a snowball the other day, and it throws the snowball at him. Do you feed him snowballs? I was trying to feed Loon snowballs the other day, and it was just hitting him. That didn't work. Or did they have to wear a saddle or something? You got your braces off today? Congratulations. Snowballs. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm going to be bigger than last season's base. It's not, Dabbler. Last season's base was 700 by 700. This one's going to be 600 by 600. I don't want to spend 2 years building another mega base. It was a lot of fun doing it. It was a great experience. That base took, 2 years and 8 million blocks to do. I don't need to do that again. I'll probably do another big base. Don't get me wrong. It'd probably be upwhere in the 3-4 million block range. I mean, it's going to be 600 blocks wide. But these are going to be more about scale of farm than individual builds. What's my actual name? Kinger. Will snow be used in the pallet? Probably, Doom. I'm also planning to use snow as like the inside of a lot of the farms, because mobs can spawn on top of snow. You can run redstone signals through snow, and as we know, snow is really easy to get. Taryn, thank you for the roses. I think it has to trigger the eating mode before you feed it. I gotta remember where we fell in is the next question. I'm pretty sure I fell in on like the left side over here. I think it's that ravine right there. Worst comes to worst, we can just go look up the chords. Are you going to use moss? Definitely. Moss is a great building block. I mean, moss, you get a ton of bone meal. We'll probably do a very big moss farm this season for bone meal. Where is spawn? It's actually right in there. It's this big ring of cherry trees is spawn. I thought it was just a stream name. Nope, Kinger is my full legal maiden name. Alright. So, I think he's in that ravine right there, because it was on the left side of spawn. You should bring a lead and post Loon to be parked when roaming. True, I did forget to bring you're 100% right, so this tree is getting sacrificed. Come with me, Loon. Is yesterday's live on YouTube? Yep, all previous live streams are always saved on YouTube. Come here, you. We gotta make a fence post for you not to disappear real quick. Come with me. And then grab one of these. Loon, behave. I can't have two. I'm literally rescuing my problem animal right now. I can't have you be a problem animal too. We're literally about to go rescue the day one problem child. I can't have you also be a problem child. Come with me. Come on, Loon. Follow the snowballs. Can I sprint with you? Yes, I can. Alright, I'm pretty sure he's like in a hole. Nope, Loon. Loon, come here. I might just have to ride you. I don't trust you. Come here. There we go. I think it's this ravine right here. Peta is the best. Peta too. Pain in the ass. I mean, they are. Wait, you can take those? Take what, Fragrance? Hold on. Alright. Behave, because I'm pretty sure you're His partner is in here somewhere. Where is he? There he is, right there. See? This is why... I don't know if you guys can see that. I probably should have brought a spyglass. But there's Peta. Somehow we fell in this hole the other night. And lived. And that's where the horse ended up. So that's why we need the gas to go down in there to get the horse. You need a boat? No, just going to hook a lead up to him and fly him up. Alright. Come with me. Alright. Time to go rescue. We gotta fly forward. Ethan! Thank you for the galaxy, the heartbeat, and the popular. Welcome in, Ethan. We get some W's in chat for Ethan. I would shout that out more, but I'm on a very precarious rescue mission. Nuh-uh. I don't think you can hurt my happy ghast. Right now, a skeleton would be the main pain point. Hold on. We're going for the rescue. Going for the rescue. Oh, we're closer. Don't stall it. Alright, we're right above. Success. And I should be able to lead to you. And then... Right? This is how you do this? Can't you tie the lead to the happy ghast? Nope, Peta, get back. Loon, come here. Loon. No, you do not get to be a problem right now. Loon. Is he on there? He's not on there. Put Peta in a boat. He has to be in a boat. I thought you could just grab him and fly. I could have sworn you just grab these guys and fly. Is that wrong? Crouch and attach. Okay. So, tie off Loon. And then go here. There we go. I knew I could do it. Come here, you. Peta is really close to the edge. Go up. Peta. Up. Up. Really? Why? I don't like this. Why? Why do you feel the need to be difficult? This is why Peta is named Peta. It's pain in the ass. Get a boat? You shouldn't need a boat. You can attach him to the ghast. So I tie off Loon. Peta's gonna fall in a hole and die, and I'm actually not gonna be sad. Come here. See, he's attached to the ghast right now. I should, in theory, just be able to fly up and pick him up. I should be able to fly up and pick him up. That's what I don't get. Why? Do I have to tie the boat in the middle? I'm stuck on nothing. No. Peta, you're staying down there forever. Congratulations. You don't. Goodbye, Peta. It's been a real one. 4 leads, maybe? Do I need to put 4 leads on him? I didn't even think that was a thing. Do I stream every day? Not normally. This week, because it's the launch of Season 2, yes. Sleep, please. Put the lead on Peta and then attach it to the ghast. Alright, I'll try that. Hi, Bree. Welcome in. Nobody's sleeping, and there's no beds here. You know, Christmas is over. Yes, the tree stays up till January. Hello? Anyone? Bet it spawn? I know, but it's going to take 5 to 6 business days to fly over there and fly back. I don't even see Peta. There he is. He's getting harder and harder to get. Well, nobody wants to sleep, so I will fly. Candy and Dell are both on, but Candy was editing a video, which means he's probably AFK, and Dell was AFK as well. Peta is going to forever be known as the pit horse now. There is a bed of spawn, but like I said, it's going to take 3 to 5 business days to fly. First, lease the horse, then crouch and right-click the happy gas. Okay. We'll try that next. Just let me fly forever to get to the spawn at bed. I like to take 3 to 5 business days, you know. We could have waited to do this when we had another hub. Obi, don't do that. You're going to get there and someone's going to stream? Exactly. Google says you have to use a boat. Just get a boat just in case. I don't even think there's any trees left to spawn. Oh. Name it the Peta Pit. Leah, thank you for the heart me in the popular and all the gifts. Jess, thank you for the heart me in the popular. Welcome in, Leah. Made it to episode 4. Welcome in, Wrecker. Hi, King. I was here yesterday lurking and doing the same thing. I sympathize. Why not just dig him away up? I've done that before. Because I didn't want to do that. Okay, I don't want to... Again, here's a tip for everybody who's looking to stream. Don't let chat name mobs, because then you become responsible for them. Yes, David. Don't let your stream ever name animals, because then they become attached to them. Hi, Hack. Welcome in. I would have been fine leaving him there. We left a camel for what, 120 episodes in season 1, and nobody remembered Father Time until I found him randomly. Come here, Loon. Oh. Wow, what the hell did he hit me with? He must have had thorns on his armor. Let me sleep. There we go. You could use some more leather. True, Paul Ravine. Did he have thorns on that armor? He must have. Did he drop it? No, he didn't. He must have thorns on, like, the boot. Hello. I didn't even see you. You were invisible. Come here. Hi, Mac. Welcome in. Also, I see Mac. Oh, yeah. Peta is an act... What the hell is going on right now? Alright, real quick. Junk. I'll keep this. Actually, I need all these things. Alright, you. Do we get a boat? I'm gonna get a boat. I don't know if you guys are completely correct on the fact that I need a boat, but I'm gonna get a boat while I'm here. With my axe that's barely alive. Donovan, thank you for the follow. Steve, thank you for the follow. Harvey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Small Knight, thank you for the follow. And Pickles, congrats on the 3-stream streak. Quit littering? No. Kinger, do I go hunting? Yes, I do, but I don't talk about hunting on stream because it does make some people uncomfortable. I hunt, fish, shoot. I like off-roading, four-wheeling, weightlifting, all that stuff. It's all a big part of who I am, but hunting, fishing, stuff like that can make people uncomfortable, so we don't talk about it in detail. You had wood that I littered, but yeah, but now we can get a pink boat. Now we can get a pretty pink boat. Jess, congrats on your 3-stream streak. I forgot to set up Nightbot again today. I'm a horrible content creator. I need my... Danny or Stormy, if you're in here, please remind me again to fix Nightbot for Twitch. Pink boats are elite. Peta deserves a pretty boat. Put a note for yourself. Are you on the Realm? No, we don't use Realms anymore. We have an actual built server now for ClockCraft. Because Minecraft Realms have been incredibly unreliable. Cows? Why do I need cows? We needed leather to make the saddle for the ghast. I don't necessarily need leather for other reasons. Can one of the mods post the DC link? I think Paige be sleeping, so yes. Danny or Stormy, can y'all post the the Discord link? What if the IP gets leaked? It's a secure server. You can't just leak it. Even if somebody somehow got the IP, you have to be on the whitelist to get in. It's not like an open to everybody server. All right, I got a boat. I'm 99% sure you can't put horses in boats anymore because it's a too big of an animal. Come here, problem child. You're taking after your horse brethren and being a problem. I almost walked right into my junk pit. We just got the elytra glitch that I have Oh, no. It's this way. I'm like, what way did we fly in from? How far are you out build from each other? Every member of ClockCraft is required to build within 2,500 blocks of spawn. And that's pretty much spawn, by the way. Technically, you spawn right there on the wall, but this area is spawn. You have to build within 2,500 blocks of that bed. What server is this? Easton, this is ClockCraft SMP Season 2. We restarted restarted ClockCraft. It's good a smooth launch for you and ClockCraft. Yes, you're on a Realm. Realms, if we would not have been able to launch Season 2 this weekend if we had still been on Realms. So I'm very glad we ditched Realms. It looks different. What do you mean, Easton? I feel like you could put a llama in a boat, you could put a horse in a boat. But you could leash the boat to the gas and then leash the horse to the boat. That is true, Ali Blah. That is true. We can do that. Got any ideas for Season 2? Yes, instead of doing multiple bases like an industrial base and a main base and a starting base and a villager base, they're all going to be one centric build. Just Josh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How do you play without realms? We have a built server for ClockCraft. We discussed Java versus Bedrock for like 6 months. We ultimately decided to stay on Bedrock because Bedrock is our home. It's where we started and it's where, you know, we've made a name for ourselves. There's a whole bunch of Java SMPs. ClockCraft was founded on Bedrock. We did a whole 2 years on Bedrock and we ultimately decided to stay on Bedrock. We've unlocked a new Kinger speech. Easton, thank you for the heart me and the roses. How do you get a server like this? You build it. How do you not get your world corrupted with all the builds you guys do? Oh, we currently can't pull the realm down right now, cutie. We cannot get Season 1 off of that realm. We've already reached out to Mojang, actually have a meeting with, actually, update on the world download. It will not be available until probably late February now. We do have a meeting, Candy and I, with someone who's going to help us fix the issue, but they can't pencil us in until February. So, actually, I should post that in the ClockCraft Discord. We are getting support to get the world download, but it's now delayed until February. Probably end of February at the earliest at this point. Alright, Loon, do not disappear while I tether this horse to you, because we're going to try the horse trick first. We're going to do you first. Come here, Loon. Nope. Come here. Loon, come here. Come here. Come closer. I can't get you over there. Come here. No, come here, motherfucker. Okay, that didn't work. Loon, come here. Come here, Loon. Loon. Come here. Come here. I'm going to take your leash off now. And I'm going to leash you to him. Yes, Loon! Now, Loon, come back down here. Come here. Loon, come here. So I need to be able to get on you with the horse. Okay. Now go third person so I can fly myself out of here. Okay, we're stuck on nothing. Gotta back up. Back up. There we go. Where's the horse? There he is. I'm never riding this horse the rest of the season. I hope everyone is comfortable with that. This thing is going in a pen at the base, and it's staying there. Oh, Otis, on that note, I do have an update on merch. I have selected the company that's going to do my merch for me. It's the same company that Candy and Viking actually use. I need to do a bunch of behind-the-scenes work on my logo, unfortunately. I've had this logo probably many years now. It looks nice on your guys' screen and not zoomed in, but my personal logo is like horribly pixelated. It needs to be blown up 4K, cleaned up, and I don't know if you guys look at me and go, that guy looks like he can do art stuff. No, I can't. I have no artistic talent whatsoever. So I'm getting some help updating my logo, updating my graphics, all that stuff. Then I gotta get samples made and all that stuff. It'll probably be end of February, March will probably be, because I want to make sure that, you know, you guys have been waiting for merch for a while. We did hit 75,000 followers. That was always the deal. If I hit 75K, I'd release merch. I want to make sure that you guys are getting quality stuff. You know, I want to make sure that you guys get, you know, your money's worth out of it. Comfy clothes hoodie? Probably. Right now, it looks like we're going to do hoodies, t-shirts, and long sleeves in multiple colors with my logo, and then coffee mugs and tumblers. And then trucker hats and actually beanies, too, is what I'm planning to do for my first round. However, like I said, I want to have everything made, everything samples set to me so I can, you know, look at it and go from there. That is the idea. So like I said, it's going to take a little while because it's me, it's me, know how I do stuff. I got to make sure that it's done right. Can I ask for a plus size? It's, they range from small to 3XL. So you guys should have no problem getting there. Can you ship worldwide? I don't know on that, Havoc. I don't know on that. Quarter zips? Probably not. I want to keep it simple for the first drop, guys. Come on now. What do you think, Peta? Also, just a heads up. No, we can't use Paco or Blue or Peta or any of that stuff in the game, obviously. Because it's only giving me stuff like that I own the rights to. See, I can't do that, Superior. Hey, Megs. Is that in-game win? Yes, it is. I have a bug with my player character, and I didn't think it was going to follow me onto this world, but apparently it has. I get this really weird, like, lagging wind effect when I have a Elytra on. I didn't think it would have it on when I'm on a happy gas. How do you stand the slow hard generation on Bedrock? Scotty, I have played Bedrock Minecraft since forever. I'm just used to it. It's the version I know, you know? Do you know a price range? I don't right now, Reaper. Again, I've only just picked out the company that's doing it. And like I said, I have no experience in this. I've never launched merch. I made the deal on merch when I had like 20,000 followers. I never would have imagined in a million years I'd hit 75,000. So I'm figuring this out in real time. Leah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew. I will give you guys answers as I get answers. Is that fair? Dr. Pepper fan, thank you for the follow. If you want a price range, go look at Dead Candy Shop. Like, if you go look up Dead Candy on TikTok and click on his link tree, and you see his merch, the company that's doing that does Candy's merch is the same company I'm going to be working with. Getting the horse, we have the horse. He's currently tied up underneath the ghast. Or Viking, yeah, Viking uses the same merch company. They seem reputable with Peta. Has Mullet started on season 2? Oh, yeah. Mullet has a whole shipwreck that he's completely renovated into his base. It's kind of cool. Where is the mega base? On the last world. No, Superior. Come on now. Leah, thank you for the awesome in the go. Samson, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. Leah, thank you for the cake slice. And the live. Oval, thank you for the heart me. Can't wait to see the whole process for season 2. It's already a process. Megs, I have just so much stuff to work on, and it's so refreshing. Like, you guys are actually going to make fun of me. My long-term viewers are going to make fun of me. I was planning to build a creeper farm. I hate creeper farms. I think they're a waste of time, but I'm like, I finally get caught up on Mumbo's videos, and I saw his one that uses the snow golem, and I'm like, I bet you I could make a mini version of that just to get some gunpowder, and I'm like, I would get flamed if I built a creeper farm after saying how much I hate creeper farms for the last 2 years. Nicole, thank you for the heartbeat and the popular. They don't work that well in Bedrock. Has the night ever been slept through? Probably. When is everyone going to the end? Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern is when we're doing the fight for the dragon. I will be doing dragon prep Friday night. Getting ender eyes and finding the portal and getting a good bow and armor and all that stuff. Ghost, I'm currently flying Peta, the horse we lost, back to my base location. You spilled a gunpowder farm, happens to use creepers. You already got your calendar set? Got it. Why is the day counter off this time? Because we're on a server, and technically the days never stop accumulating. So we don't have an actual estimated playtime on the world. It's just constantly counting. Also, I want to check this out. That pillar right there, it's on the other side of that mountain, but this is how big the base is going to be. So there's a pillar there and a pillar that matches on the corner of that. That's how big this area is going to be for Season 2. Which is still 100 blocks smaller in each direction than the mega base was last year. You want to think that's crazy, right? Look at all this space. This is still smaller than the mega base was last year. Luke, thank you for the heart, me. Yeah, I'll be 10 p.m. Saturday Dragonfly. Googled it, Pacific. Yeah, so it's 1 p.m. Eastern. You guys will have to do the math on what that means. It's going great, Flazzy. It's going great. It took the first hour of stream was me getting stuff to rescue a horse I didn't want to rescue. How big was the world download? We still can't pull it. It's well over 13 gigs, and it's currently stuck on the realm. I'll post an update in the Discord later, but we won't get it now until at earliest mid-February, late February. 600 by 600, Noah. 600 by 600. You know, we haven't seen the mega base fully rendered in because Realms limits chunks at, I think it's like 32. So I was never able to see from one side of the base to the other. Once we get it off the world download, I can load it at full range, and we can finally see the base in all loaded in at once glory. Alright, is there such a thing as putting this guy down too hard? What day is it, Nick? We don't have a day counter on because it's bugged as hell. Candy put one on the other day, and we're over 540 days on the world already because it counts every second the server is up. It's not counting like actual playtime. It's just straight counting forever. Okay. I need shears to get this guy off of there, don't I? Loon, why are you so high up? We're gonna land on this. Loon, stay here. Put a helipad on the roof. I kind of have a helipad on the roof. That's where Loon gets tied to. Shears. How do I get the horse off? Can I just left click the horse? No, that gets on the horse. Do I shear the horse? I do. Okay. Yeah, no, you'll immediately go down the pit. Come with me. Come with me, you problem. Can't believe I rescued you. You're gonna go over here by the berry bushes indefinitely. Indefinitely. He yearns for the pit. He does. Can you imagine we go through all the work of getting that horse all the way back here, and the first thing he does is sprint into the pit? That would be very on brand. Alright, you did good, Loon. You're going back to your spot. Come here. Come on. Has Peta been rescued? Yeah, Peta's right there. Oh. Oh, you broke loose. Come here. Come here. Loon. Leah, thank you for all the gifts. Brooks, thank you for the heart me. Come closer. Come here. Come here. Gotcha. No. Come here. Come here. Name the gassed Grum. Nope, this is Loon, as in balloon. Loon. Come on. Come on. Stop getting stuck on stuff. His saddle came off. I took his saddle off. You don't want to leave your horses saddled up forever. You gotta take the saddle off when they're back home. Loon doesn't want to wear his saddle all the time. Really, I did that twice. We're gonna do this. Where did that just go? Loon, where did your lead just go? No. Get up. Loon? Kai, thank you for the super GG. Charlie, thank you for the heart me. Just joined. How did you get back so quick? We didn't. It took an hour to do this. We didn't. That was not quick. That took an hour to and from. Jan, thank you for the to get to and from there. Quick. Hi, Cohen. Bees, welcome in. Helios, thank you for the heart me and the popular. What are the boxes by the base? Oh, these are farms. Just Josh. So we've got a super simple pumpkin farm that I haven't AFK. Well, I did AFK for like an hour. We got melons, and then we've got bamboo down here. They're very basic. I didn't have a lot of glass because their nearest desert is 3,500 blocks away, so I went with trapdoors to seal everything in. Come here, Peta. Taking your saddle off. They're home now. Mission successful. Mission successful. I am gonna take... These are tools, but for some reason, I'm gonna put saddles in buckets. Just because I feel like saddles should go in buckets. Right, Loon? I hear you making noise above me. They messed up my, they messed up the crops, didn't they? Put that away. Put the dirt away. Put the workstation away. I need this. And some carrots. Put some armor. Is this season 2? Yes, it is. You should make a display for Peta. Nah. Peta's gonna be just tethered right there. This is where Peta lives now. He lives next to the sweetberry bushes. Our problem child horse. You can name the chest. The chests aren't named. Their items are. So, like, the name of this spear is tools and workstations. And then I put it in the frame, and it labels what's in the chest. Make a jail cell for him? I should, shouldn't I? Just don't give Candy the pearls. You are also not wrong. Right. Oh, we already replaced it. I wasn't paying attention. Berserk! Thank you for the heart. Me. Welcome in. Put this in there. This goes in here. We put our snowballs away. Kinger actions and stuff. If you name a villager beekeeper, he becomes a beekeeper. Cool! I don't use actions and stuff. Can't wait for Saturday. Me too. Day 3 of asking you to say pizza or Peta. Berserk. Shush. I took an hour out of my day after working all day since 4 a.m. to spend an hour going to get him and bring him back. Locky, not without spawn-proofing them. Alright. New farm time. I need a bunch of stuff for said new farm. We're going to need... Let's work my way up. We're going to need a bunch of chests, so we're going to go cut down a tree real quick. We're actually probably going to... Wait, no, I might not have to, because I preemptively cut a tree down for a video today. I totally made that video today, like, preemptively. Alright, I need all of these into chests, because I need... Alright, math, Kinger. 3 and 3, that's 6 double chests, so 12 chests, 3 hoppers with each of those, so that's another 6... So that's 18 chests. So yeah, we're just gonna make as we go. We're gonna get more wood because I'm not gonna have enough. I'm like trying to justify it in my brain. Yeah, let's just cut down another tree real quick. That way we don't run out halfway through. Let's just cut down another tree. Do you play on Bedrock? Yes, I do. Saturday 1 p.m. Easter. Alexander, I am doing multiple projects in a season instead of dedicating an entire season of the world, an entire 2 years to one singular project. I'm going to work, as I almost fall, I'm going to work on a bunch of different projects. Like, I'm going to do some very crazy over-the-top farms. I'm going to build an entire golf course. I'm going to try to build out an entire haunted labyrinth. And I'm sure between now and the end of this, and 2 years from now, there's going to be a ton of Minecraft updates. So I want to build farms for new items and collect new things to be free to do what I want to do with my chat. Steven, thank you for the follow. Yan, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate you guys following over TikTok. I am, 35 followers off 75,500 followers. Welcome in, everybody. Sooner, thank you for the heart me. And the popular Berserk, thank you for the heart me. You're going to create a Nautilus farm. Probably not. We're going to do a drown farm, though, because I'm going to need a ton of tridents this season. Colin, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. When will you do villagers after we do the end? Again, priority right now, we are going to get a snow farm set up so that we can build a very, very basic mob farm tomorrow so that I can start grinding levels. Friday night is going to be about prepping for the dragon. We'll get all the prepping for the dragon done. Once we have the dragon fight out of the way and I have an elytra and access to unlimited, unlimited words, Kinger. Unlimited fireworks and location, then we'll start working on villagers. No YouTube videos, right? All of my live streams are split with YouTube. Burning, thank you for the follow. Britt, thank you for the follow. So you can actually watch my streams back if you've missed any. This is the 4th one of the season, so you haven't missed that much. You can actually watch them all back on YouTube. Burning, thank you for the follow. What do you need tridents for? Trident killers. It's a form of AFKable XP here on a Bedrock Edition. Watched every episode of Season 1 and started watching at the end of Cathedral Farmtopia. Shane, what a pull. Hi, Piggy. Welcome in. Hi, Birdie. Do I stream full-time? I do not right now. I stream a couple nights a week if I'm lucky enough. I'm streaming a lot this week just because it's the launch of the season, but I do work full-time. Streaming is just a hobby for me. Just something I do for fun. I've been doing this for two years now. I've been playing Minecraft since, you know, it came out in Alpha Edition, and now a couple nights a week I just sit down in some comfy clothes after work in the gym, and I throw some music on, and I hang out and yap with my community and build stuff. How do you not get bored over time trying to playing like 20-minute mining in 20 minutes? Cohen, it's going to sound like such a cop-out answer, but I truly love Minecraft. Like I said, been playing since Alpha. This has always been my comfort game. Like, growing up, like, bad day at school, or, you know, it's raining out, it's a snow day, you know, just got home from football practice and I'm exhausted. I'm going to hop on Minecraft and just relax. All through college, you know, in between classes, I'll throw in some Minecraft, or, you know, lazy Sundays at study hall, I want to sneak some Minecraft in. You know, now I'm, you know, working, and it's, you know, get home from work, get a quick lift in, then comfy clothes, the end of a very, very watered down iced coffee, and streaming some Minecraft. R, don't do that. Kenzo, thank you for the follow. Don't do that. Does anyone have the Discord link? Danny or Stormy, you hook chat up with the Discord link, please and thank you. Hi, Dylan. Welcome in. I keep following and unfollowing and following, seeing your name on the stream. Kenzo, well, I appreciate that. You probably shouldn't have ratted yourself out. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Thank you, Stormy. R, I warned you. Thank you, Stormy. Alright. Grab this. This should be enough chests. What shaders you got? I have no big shaders. I do have a few resource packs on. If you're interested in any of the resource packs I use in the world, if you're on the TikTok side of the stream, you can go to the pinned video atop my TikTok profile. If you are on the other sites, you'll have to go to YouTube for that one. I eventually will teach Nightbot to tell the Twitch chat about my resource packs, but I'm not there yet. Jack, thank you for the follow. People ask you the same questions every stream. Pretty much. Is the Iron Farm Bedrock? Yes, it is. How long am I going to be live? Another hour and a half. Actually, another 2.5 hours. I don't, Lockie. Do I have a YouTube channel? Hold on. Where is it in this? Where? Right here. It's on the screen. It's right on the screen. All right. For this farm, I need 2 autocrafters. So I'm going to need 2 of these, and an autocrafter is a dropper. So I'm going to need redstone and cobblestone. So I need 2 droppers. And with that, it's just dropper, right? I'm going to need iron. Going to need a pair of these guys. We're going to need 4 pistons. I think I should have that. Yep, 4 pistons. I am also going to need, I'm going to need some redstone torches. We'll build those real quick. I'm going to need smooth stone should be in here. Perfect. We're going to need 4 comparators. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need 2 repeaters. And then 1 more repeater. Then I need a minimum of math. 4, 6. We're going to need 32 hoppers, I think. My math can be shot on that. But we'll just create a bunch and then have them. And see if 23 does enough. I thought so. What farm are you building? Snow farm. Snow is one of the best building materials in Minecraft. And I am taking advantage of that to build a snow farm right now. Where am I going to put it is the next question. Because I want to AFK it tonight. It's going to go right over here. I still remember watching you stream back in the summer when you were making the mega base. Some people have been watching me stream for 2 years. Welcome back in. I hope you enjoy watching me do a build through on this world enough to hang out. Give me this because we're gonna... You were dripped out, buddy. Nice crown. Anything good on it? Blast protection. I won't destroy it. The mega base of fire. The mega base was fire. What's on this helmet? No, not. You can have your weird sword back. I want to see what's on the helmet. What's on you? Unbreaking. Oh, wait, hold on. No. All right, we have our nether helmet. We are slowly building a nether helmet. You're my first SMP, and now you're making your own. Awesome, Jay. Awesome. What happened to the old world? We retired season 1. We had been in that world for 2 years. It was time to finish up our projects and say goodbye. So myself and the other members of ClockCraft started over on a brand new world here for season 2. So you can start from scratch. We're going to be on this world for another 2 years. We're going to build some crazy stuff. Or at least I'm planning to build some crazy stuff. I know all the other members of ClockCraft are planning to build some crazy stuff. So if you want more Minecraft, you should definitely stick around. Why do I build with snow? Snow, especially on Bedrock Edition, is one of the easiest resources to get in bulk, even early game. You have thorns too, you pain. And why do all these zombies have thorns? It's a very good-looking block, and it's very, very easy to get. Zap, it's a private world. David, plan for today is to get this farm done so that I can AFK tonight. I fully rebuilt the stream PC, or my support PC, to be able to AFK. So tonight I'll be able to AFK the iron farm, all 3 of these farms, and then the snow farm. Jug, second to last video I just posted for a tour. Second to last video. Alright, real quick. I gotta space this out in my mind. So, Autocrafter is 3 wide. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna build it backwards. And then that'll help me figure out where this goes. Can you show us how the farm works? It's a little hard to show you how the farm works while I'm building it, but if you can wait while I build it, I will show you how the farm works. Is that fair? Hi, Peter. Welcome in. AFK stands for away from keyboard. Why are there mobs spawning in daylight? They're spawning right there. I need to light up that little chunk where I've been stealing words. Kinger, I can't remember words right now. Cobblestone from. I need these because I forgot stuff to build with. Perfection. And I've already bought redstone. Minecraft been hitting recently. Minecraft's always hitting. Do I have a tutorial for my iron farm? Yes, I do, over on YouTube. It's also on TikTok. The only thing with TikTok, just to let you know, is it's going to be a ways back on my profile. It's been a hot minute since that one was built. Zay, thank you for the follow. Pigment, thank you for the follow. What monitor do you have? Shit, I don't remember the numbers. I have an LG ultra wide. I do have a full stream setup breakdown on my TikTok. If you scroll back, you should see a thing that says it's a full breakdown. All right, brain do brain things. If I remember Autocrafters, it comes out of you, then goes into a solid block, and I need a block on the side. Goes into that. This should only be 2 down. My bad. This gets a. I need one of my repeaters. Repeater into there. I need a redstone dust. I haven't built an autocrafter in a hot minute. That goes into there. This goes like this. I should be doing this with slabs, but it's early game. I don't care. That goes into there. I'm just going to grab everything out of here. I don't need this right now, or that. Actually, or that, or that, or that, or that. Give me this stuff. Got it. Hi, Spencer. Welcome in. How long am I going to be live? Another 2.5 hours. Well, am I got to work now after you? Long day. Well, man, I got work now. Good to see you after a long day. And what's your age? Ollie, I am Unk. I hope you have a good day at work. Be safe. Sorry. When I'm doing Redstone, it's very difficult to read chat sometimes. I'm sorry, guys. All right. That goes like that. And then we simply need to... This is definitely not going to be the most efficient one of these I've ever made, but that's okay. I don't care. This goes like this. And then this goes over like that. Perfection! Okay. And that is an autocrafter. It's an ugly looking autocrafter because I didn't build it fancy like, but that is an autocrafter nonetheless. Which means I can put you right here. How did you come up with your username? So, I have had the nickname Kinger for basically as long as I've been alive. My dad has 2 brothers. Growing up, their nicknames were Kinger. So when I came along, I became Kinger4. So Kinger IV. That is where my username comes from. It stands for Kinger4. So Marcus, what will happen is these automatically craft as they feed into there. So I only want them to run when they're full. I don't want this to just run indefinitely. So that's where my nickname comes from. Like I said, my dad has 2 brothers. Their nicknames growing up were Kinger 1, 2, and 3. So when I came along, I became Kinger 4. John, it's Kinger, like I just said. And then I'm gonna mirror this. Oh, you know what I realized? These are gonna interfere with each other because I wasn't paying attention. L. Shit. I guess... No, I can't do that because that sticks out. Alright, hold on. Back to the drawing board. What are you building? I am building a very simple snow farm. You know, I guess all I could do is just slow the farm down, but I don't want to slow the farm down. This farm requires 2 autocrafters to keep up with it. How do you organize your hotbar? Sword, pickaxe, shovel, axe, food, and then this is usually rockets, but we're not at the rocket stage yet. Alright, so we're just gonna put them in X. I really wanted to put them next to each other. You ever been recognized in public? Kind of. A lot of my coworkers know that I stream. A lot of my coworkers know that I stream, so they're in chat pretty frequently, which is funny. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna flip it and use the 1 hopper trick. It's gonna make it off-center, which is gonna drive me nuts, but it's early game, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be torn down either. Where do you work? Noah, I appreciate your interest in my personal work life. It is never safe to share stuff like that on stream. Come on now, there's a balance to these things. You don't share where you're from, you don't share where you work. Come on now. Come on now, let's use brain cells before we ask questions. What do I will answer what I do for work. I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the US. I don't mind answering that. I answer that question a million times a stream. But I'm not going to answer where I work. Just give the address already? I know, right? Do I wear a hat to work? I do not. I cannot wear a hat in my building. Most of the time, my hair is slicked back. Unless the mullet is permed, I don't let it free flow, because it tends to be an unprofessional look. Letting my mullet do its own thing. How did you learn Redstone? Self-taught. I think the best way to learn Redstone is to go into a creative testing world and play with Redstone. Don't watch tutorials. Don't, you know, copy other people's builds. Go into a testing world and play with it. You know, set yourself a challenge. Say, hey, I'm going to build a, you know, piston door, but I'm not going to watch any tutorials. If you give yourself that challenge, you'll have a better time understanding Redstone than if you're just copying somebody else's piston door. So I have a Minecraft world that I think we did the math, it's like 7 years old at this point. It's my longest running world, and it's a testing world that I call Labs that I have had for, like I said, like 7 years now, and I have all manner of redstone that's been built in that world. Muzan, thank you for the follow. Greetings from Indonesia. Welcome in. No, perms ruin hair. Yeah, I know, but it's for the vibes. All right. Really sad I had to build these one apart, but because it's going to be an off-centered build. Do I build it to the left or to the right? I probably build through the right. I build like here and there. Here. There. Okay. Item filter. No, those are auto-crafters. So those are auto-crafters array, and then we're going to put a farm on top of it. It's actually infinite snow farm. Possible on Bedrock without... Why'd I run over here? Without having to use Soak Touch, you can infinitely farm snowballs from snow golems, and then use auto-crafters to infinitely turn them into snow blocks. Gives you a ton of building materials early game, especially when you're... I needed that dirt to play with. Especially early game. What farm are you building? Snow farm. We'll build a very large one of these in the future. And then we're going to do pistons like this. Piston like this. I will need glass for the front. So we are going to have to go get a little bit of glass. I think I have some sand here, though. Won't snow melt in the biome you're in? We tested that immediately, Papa Nolan, to make sure that snow layers can generate here. Snow does not melt if it is placed by the player. If you, the player, place down snow, it will not melt. 26 is not a lot of sand, but we do have Soak Touch, so I can kind of screw up a little bit while playing. Remember some spots in the crafters. I will. Thank you, though. How do I fix my mob farm? Keep spawning outside, and I really don't spawn in the platforms. Chewy, you need a spawn-proof outside your mob farm. A huge point of a mob farm is manipulating the game to only spawn mobs in the farm. If they're not spawning in the farm, you need to spawn-proof the outside of the farm. Monsters, I have been playing Minecraft since Alpha Edition. I've been playing the game for a very long time. Am I going to do snow and moss for the... Thank you. I am probably going to use snow and moss in the build. It's just too good of a building material, but it won't be the main building materials. Snow and moss are way too convenient to not use. Alright, and then back wall. I need glass panes too, which should have enough. Alrighty. And then we're just going to put a clock. I don't know where I'm going to put the clock. Probably red on the back face, and then we'll spawn proof around it. That works for me. I don't care if this looks pretty. This is just a day one farm. Yeah, we gotta wait for the glass first. How do you spawn proof? There's many ways to spawn proof in Minecraft. You can use path blocks like I do in my starter bases. You can use bottom half slabs. You can use leaves. You can use glass. You can use bamboo that is above soft or spawn blocks. Like if you have a floating bamboo platform, that's safe. Light does spawn proof, but not for everything. All right. I need to dye this because I will not be able to see what I'm working with here. What color glass? We went with gray over there. It's just impossible to see this until I get glass panes. That works. This will work for now, at least. Do pink? Chewy, thank you for the follow. Did you start a new world? Yes, myself and the other members of ClockCraft have started over for Season 2. We are now on a brand new survival world. Trying to, you know, fight for our lives yet again. Give me some dirt. Just like that. Glass panes, just like that. Oh, those were glass panes. And then I'm gonna come down on the side real quick. Just so that I can... I probably didn't have to place the dirt in there to do what I just did. How did nights... I didn't end up AFKing last night. It's gonna take a little bit more work. It took a little bit more work than I anticipated to get my, you know, support PC ready to be an AFK PC. I'm planning to AFK tonight. My support PC needed a lot more love to be able to run overnight without issue. Right on time, thank you for the follow. Someone said New World, I'm locking in. Well, welcome in. Alright, so we should be able to get into the center just like that. Now we need to go up. We'll have to put a cover on here, so we'll do our dirt. Let's go grab our golem. Shouldn't be able to get out. What farm is this? This is going to be a snow farm once it gets going. We're getting pretty close to testing it. Yeah, I didn't end up AFKing. We AFK'd for like an hour while my video was rendering today. It did decent. What is my least favorite farm? All farms are kind of fun in their own right to build. The only farm I have struggled to work with in the last couple of years is I struggled to build a shulker farm last season. I designed my own design, and I was like, oh, this will be super cool. I'll figure it out myself. And it worked great in creative mode, and then when I went to build it in survival, I forgot just how much of a pain it is to deal with shulkers in survival. So the farm it worked great once we built it, but it was a little bit more of a struggle to build than I was anticipating. Go right in, perfection. And then grab these. Just like that. And then all I need to do is redstone around like that. And then come down. We just gotta put a timer on the side. All we're gonna do for a timer is probably this design. So redstone dot right there. And then, oh, I forgot that corner. This is Java? Nope, this is Bedrock Edition. ClockCraft decided to stick with Bedrock. Bedrock is where home was for us, and it's where we wanted to. I should probably craft a lever before I fire this off. Both pistons should be going. Oh, whoops. Producing snowballs. Sweet. I need a lever before this backs up. We'll be trying out Hightail. I will probably not be playing Hightail. It does look like fun. I've seen a bunch of people playing it, obviously. The only thing is I don't have time for another video game right now. I am pretty stretched thin between work and life and gym and all that stuff. And I would much rather stream and play Minecraft with you guys than pick up a new game. So maybe this in a little while, but not anytime soon for sure. If Hightail is still around in 6 months, I might try it. Shut that off. I never got these ready to go. These are going to be completely full of junk. I need 3 unstackables real quick. I'm just gonna... I don't want to do this. That's messy. I really overmade chests. I'm not realizing. I need the sticks. That's not enough sticks, funny enough. And wood. I'll do stone because I have it. Give it a week and they'll be gone. We'll see again. I don't want to downplay another game. I mean, people are excited for it. Mooch, thank you for the super GG and the boxing gloves. Leah, thank you for the populars. Mooch, thank you for another super GG. I mean, it just doesn't. I don't know. I'm just not gonna play it. You know, that's not. It's not up my alley. It looks close enough to Minecraft that I'd play it, and I'd rather play Minecraft. Oh, we'll do shovels. That's an easy unstackable. I don't have tridents right now. Shift click. Do you post episodes on YouTube? Kind of. All of my streams are split with YouTube. So all of my streams are split with YouTube, meaning you can watch back any of my live streams at any time. All right, and then put these corners in just like that. We do the same thing for this side. Put the corners in just like that. And now, if I put snowballs in here, this should craft our snow blocks, which end up in here. How many shovels? 3. It creates the correct signal strength for the autocrafter to only craft snowballs into snow blocks. And then we'll let these get caught up with each other. We're going to have to spawn proof this. Mega base, it's not going to be another 8 million block mega base, but it's still going to be 600 blocks by 600 blocks this season. Should it be the same for watermelons? Watermelons would be a 3x3, Wolfgang. But yeah, it'd be the same, roughly the same setup. I have tutorials on these on my TikTok, and I don't think these ones have gone to YouTube yet. But I do have tutorials, and they look prettier. I promise if you build them the true way, they do look prettier. But right now, that's producing snowballs that go into here. Oh, I didn't put... Oh, I did make one error. These aren't double speed hoppers. I don't know if this will be able to keep up. They might keep up. They might keep up. It'll be close. I don't want to see anything... it looks like it's keeping up just fine. Looks like it's keeping up just fine. Hey, welcome in. Is Steven here? Steve Lurgan? And yeah, just like that, we now have infinite snow blocks. And this will sit here and print snow blocks. And then we can build with them when we're ready. Steve, thank you for the heart me. Like I said, I want to get together. I just want to put a super simple mob farm together tomorrow night. Just so that I can start grinding some XP. And we're probably going to build most of it out of snow blocks because mobs can spawn on snow blocks, and now I have infinite snow blocks that I don't have to go get. For those of you who don't know, that right there is Mr. Adult Steve. He is another Minecraft creator here on TikTok, and he is the newest member of ClockCraft. Steve has joined us for Season 2. We have stolen him. He is now stuck with us, so if you are looking for another Minecraft creator here on TikTok, you want to see somebody else who plays on this world, you should definitely check out Adult Steve. Alright, I'm going to leave the fence post here because we're going to come back to that. Hi, Nuggy. Welcome in. King, you should try to get a piglin head this season. Maybe. Maybe. Why not? That one's working. Yeah, that one's working. Sweet. Now when I don't know if... I should probably put lock switches on these, that when one of these backs up, it locks the farm out. Because that'll be a mess if it doesn't. How's stream going? It's going great, Steve. Chat made me take a whole hour to go rescue Peta from spawn. That was a whole adventure. And now we have our first snow farm of Season 2 making infinite snow blocks for us. Let me clean my inventory real quick, and then I'll explain that farm better. Let me get all of this generic stuff out of the inventory so I can actually go show you how that farm works. You know what day I can't wait for? I cannot wait to build an entire, 320 module 320 module storage system and not use it, and still put everything into shulker boxes. I'm so looking forward to that day. It's gonna be the best day ever. All right, cleanup time. Sorting system, please. We'll wait for the sorting. We'll wait. Well, that's going to be delayed. All right, so how this farm works is it's very simple. On Bedrock Edition, this is Bedrock specific, you can use pistons to break snow layers. So this snow golem in here is constantly generating snow layers, and these hoppers are picking them up, which then filter to these autocrafters. So you watch, every time this autocrafter gets 4 snowballs, it creates a snow block. Wait for it. Snow block. That snow block then goes into these and ends up down here. And gets filtered into that. How did you tame a ghast? You just, it's just a happy ghast. These guys have been out for a while. Snow on hoppers? Yes. Snow on hoppers on Bedrock. Eventually, we're going to build a, I'm thinking last season, the snow farm I ended up doing, it was 8 golems, 12 auto crafters, and we ended up using 4 shulker boxes. It was able to make a stack and a half of snow every 10 seconds. So this is just a little version. This is scalable. I don't know if I need to go bigger than a stack and a half every 10 seconds, but where can you build a shulker farm? You can technically build them everywhere, normal gamer, but you really don't want to build a shulker farm outside of the end because then you have to move the shulkers outside of the end, and it's a huge pain. Is this peaceful mode? Nope, we are on hard difficulty. Just most of my base is spawn proof. If you watch my video I posted today, I say in my little spiel that taking the time to spawn proof your starter base will drastically improve your, enjoyment of early Minecraft, where you don't have to worry about mobs sneaking up on you. Right now it's daytime, and the only spot I'm really threatened from is mobs spawning in that little corner. What happened to the other world? So, hi, we ended Season 1 of ClockCraft. So, myself and the other members, we spent 22 months on that world, building this, that, and anything. And we decided after 22 months that it was time to retire that world and start over on a new world. So, this is episode 4. This is the 4th day of the world. And we started from scratch. 4 days ago, myself and the other members of ClockCraft spawned in with nothing. And now we're, you know, slowly accumulating stuff. Do you need a name tag for the snow golem? Nope. Snow golems don't despawn naturally. However, they die very easily. So, like, if that guy gets wet or a skeleton shoots him or something like that, he would die. That's why that's why he's fully encased. I'm probably going to put, eventually I'm going to come over here with half slabs and spawn proof the top of this. They took my penny. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. But yeah, we are now on to Season 2 of ClockCraft. Shameless plug here, but I see there are a few hundred of you guys in chat, and I am 17 followers off 75,500 followers here on TikTok. If there are some people in here who want to, you know, hit that follow button and hang out, I would be appreciative. Slowly closing in on that, you know, 76,000 follower goal. Working our way there. Monster, Right, Joan, Jason, Penny, Austin, Logan, No Name, Kale, William, and Josh. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. All right, let's grab some extra fence. We'll put our extra glass away. Oh, we got some more. Nick, Heidi, Josh, and Ken, thank you for the follow. Hi, it is a private world. This is a private SMP. It is not open. It is not an open world. Which one is my favorite farm? My favorite Minecraft farm is a Guardian farm. There's just something special about a Guardian farm. I love building them. You know, sea lanterns are one of my favorite lighting blocks in the game. They give you a ton of XP. There's just something that I always enjoyed about building Guardian farms. Kian, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. All right, let's spawn proof this real quick. That way we don't gotta worry about, you know, creepers spawning underneath all my redstone. Am I ever gonna make an Enderman farm? Probably not on Bedrock. Enderman farms are kind of a waste of time if you're on Bedrock Edition, because you can't use trident killers with them. One of the main best features of Bedrock Edition are trident killers, so you don't really want to build farms that you can't use a trident killer in. Did I find an underwater temple? Yes, we did find an underwater temple, and I did claim it. So I do have a underwater temple claimed to build our Guardian farm when we are ready. Now we need a few things. I need some half slabs to spawn proof, and I actually want to throw a composter on there. You could use spears now. I could use spears now, but I'd rather just build a trident killer. Like, you can use the spear to manually run your Enderman farm, or you can build a Guardian farm or a gold farm, hook it up to a trident killer, and then just let it run. Like, that's the trade-off here. It's ease of access and all that. I came over here for something, and I forgot what I came... Oh, yeah, half slabs, which I don't have that many of, so we'll just turn... I should have 12... Should be enough. 15, it'll be close. It'll be close, pistachio. Now I need half slabs so that I can make one of these. I know it makes no difference. Before everybody tells me that composters don't stop lag anymore, I know that's not a thing anymore, but my brain will forever tell me that if I have an exposed hopper, it must have a composter on top of it. I know. It just has to. I'm sorry. What do we use snow for? Snow is one of the best building blocks in Minecraft. It is incredibly easy to get. You can insta-mine it with anything above efficiency. I think it's efficiency like 1 on a shovel. And then you can also use it as a filler block because mobs spawn on it. Like, I need to build a mob farm next stream, and I don't want to go gather a ridiculous quantity of cobblestone to build it. So instead, I just went, I'll run this snow farm tonight, and I'll have more than enough snow. Actually, you don't even need an enchant to insta-mine it. I'll have enough snow to build a, you know, super easy mob farm tomorrow. Is that a TV behind you? It is a TV behind me. It is a TV behind me. Alright, I do need to put these on blocks, though, because them not being on blocks makes my head itch. What do you use snow for? Like I said, snow is an incredible building block. Which one is my favorite farm that I've built so far? Is that what you're asking? My favorite farm in Minecraft in general, or my favorite farm that I've built this season? Favorite farm, like, overall, or favorite farm that I've built this season? All right. Samantha, thank you for the follow. Zowie, thank you for the sub. This season. Yeah, surely in 2026 we'll get Trident farms for Enderman. Well, Trident or Enderman will always avoid projectiles. That's just like an Enderman thing. You can't shoot them with arrows. You can't throw Tridents at them. You know, Enderman will always avoid, you know, thrown items, and Tridents are always going to be thrown items, you know. Which edition? Joe, this is Bedrock edition. If you believe, thank you for the roses. Nuggy, thank you for the Harmony. Kian, thank you for the follow. This season, my favorite farm that we built this season, it's not my snow farm. I would say I am really, really proud of these three right here. Like, I don't want to pick out one in particular, but I like these super budget, you know, melon and pumpkin farms that we put together. They aren't anything fancy. They aren't the highest output. However, you know, it was our first redstone that we got to do on the world, and, you know, they came out pretty good. I'm not going to complain. Hi, Diesel. Welcome in, brother. You know what? They aren't the fastest. They aren't the biggest, but you know what? For our first redstone of the world, I'm proud of them. You know, it all starts with the little farms sometimes. It all starts with the little farms. Oh, you know what I said I was going to do this stream, and I've completely forgotten to? I need to get, breed up the bees and be reminding myself to shear and start getting, not beeswax, whatever it's called, honeycomb. You made such progress you would have made in 3 months. I'm going to tell you guys, learn industrial Minecraft. Once you, like, switch your brain to, like, doing industrial Minecraft kind of builds, suddenly you start building stuff way faster. I don't know what really changes, but there's just something about industrial Minecraft to get your brain going, and suddenly you're building things real quick, like. Put those there. And then I'm not going to light up top. That's fine. I'll do lights right here. Sweet. That'll be more than enough for now. Oh, I never replanted my tree. And yes, we got to go do bees. I don't know how you got down there. It must have been, Loon must have pushed you in. That's not very nice, Loon. I don't know why you pushed Pip up down into there. How long since you created the world? Today is day 4, Joe. Today is day 4. I have done 4 live streams in this world, and I have even yet to AFK, so all my stuff is what we've acquired. Alright, but yes, bees. Flint and steel and shears, and I definitely junked all of my roses, or my poppies. They're still roses. Am I going to do a mega base? By definition, I think so, Druce. I'm not doing another 8 million block mega base. My base last season was almost 700 blocks wide. We did the mapping for my base this season. It's about 600 blocks wide. Do I ever do hardcore? I don't. But you know who does, or did hardcore, is the Silver Mullet, who just joined my chat right there. If you were looking for another Minecraft creator who plays on this world, you want to see somebody else who builds some pretty crazy cool stuff. If you want to see the fastest Minecraft builder you've ever seen, like straight up the fastest, like there's nobody faster. It's fast. You should definitely check out the Silver Mullet. Pin comment right there. And if you're on Twitch, he also has a Twitch and a YouTube, but he's not over there, so I can't shout him out over there. What kind of base theme are you going with? I am making Royal Labs. Instead of making a bunch of individual bases, like a villager base and an industrial base, and a main base and a starter base, all of my stuff, it's all going to be in one area. So I'm going to build giant farms, and they're going to go right here. I'm going to build a huge villager trading center, and it's going to go right here. I'm going to build, you know, a crazy main storage base area, and it's going to go right here. And this is my starter base, and I'm not going to delete it this year. I'm going to keep it as is. The only things that'll get torn down is this iron farm, because I'll need it as a breeder, and then probably, I might keep those. I like those. They're growing on me. Make the Kinger Mall. No, it's Royal Labs. It's not a mall. We're not doing a mall. It's Kinger Labs. It's Kinger Labs. All right, I heard you guys come out. I need more bees. Hi, you want to make baby bees? You want to make baby bees? Yes, you do. Make baby bees. Baby bees. Yes. You're still on iron? Silver, I fully believe the reason you're still on iron is because you promised your chat to only play on stream. You can't do the big grinding when you only play on stream. Kinger's Castle? No, it's Royal Labs. That's the name of this place. It's the name of the base. I didn't name the base all last season, and we ended up naming the base the wedding cake. This is Royal Labs. Oh, whichever one of my mods did the shout out for Silver on Twitch, you rock. Am I going to make a copper golem? Probably not intentionally. Copper golems are kind of useless, in my opinion. I understand that they are very helpful. I would rather just save up the time and manually sort until we build a full automatic sorting system. I know how to do it on Twitch, but on YouTube. YouTube, I don't have anything coded to do shoutouts on YouTube yet. It's at the Silver Mullet. Oh, Lucas, thank you for the popular. What is ClockCraft like? What is the concept? So, ClockCraft is a TikTok SMP. What does that mean? Everybody who plays on this world is a Minecraft TikTok content creator. 2 years ago, we started scouting people who were just playing on TikTok by themselves, and we started inviting them to play on one world together. So there's no, like, theme. There's no, like, you have to do this, you have to do that. We took a bunch of people who were doing their own thing, doing their own builds, and said, hey, what if you still do your own thing, do your own builds, but you do them in one world together with the rest of us? And now we've got, you know, we have 9 members. We all stream across all platforms. You know, we did a whole 2 years on the last world, and now we're 4 days into our new world, and we're just, you know, excited to keep going and keep growing. Is that a snow farm? Yes, it is. We already got the snow farm. Also, I need to add another layer of chests to my manual storage for now. But yeah, there's no, like, you know, ClockCraft's theme is this. It's, you know, my theme is going to be gigantic monstrosity redstone contraptions this season. Silver will have his own theme. Dell will have her own theme. Tan will have her own theme. You know, Towel will have her own theme. Everybody's going to be doing their own thing, but we're all doing our own thing in one world. I'm pretty sure these will be openable. Yes. It's almost like I made my lean-to on purpose. Tom, thank you for the heart meat and the roses. Jack, thank you for the follow. User, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. 5 followers off 75,500. We are super, super close. Almost. How many people on the server? 9 as of right now. Online currently at the moment, myself and Delipop. But I don't think Del is live. I think Del is, like, live AFKing. Bossman, thank you for the follow. What is the gas name going to be? The gas name is Loon. That's Loon, short for balloon. How long ago did you get on? An hour and 45 minutes ago. I've got an hour and 45 minutes left. How far are you from spawn? About 2,500 blocks. Guys, I hate to say it, but we are about to have to go look for leather again. I know, I apologize. I don't want to go look for leather either, but we're going to have to go look for leather. Because I can't not have labeled. I can't not have labeled chests. That'll drive me crazy. Do I have extra do I have any? I have 1 extra. We're gonna have to go. Oh. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 4. Some poor cow is gonna get it. Make a hoglin farm. It's day 4. It may look like I have a lot, but I am nowhere near build a hoglin farm. And I probably wouldn't do a hoglin farm anyway. If I want leather, most of the time I'm just gonna do a piglin bartering farm. Because you get way better stuff with a piglin bartering farm than you get with a hoglin farm. Have you found any witch huts yet? No, but I also haven't gone back out looking, emoji. We have the Guardian. We found the underwater temple and marked it. We've got the desert. We have identified where the desert is. We found a mesa. We didn't find an ice spikes biome. But we did find a wintry peak, so I can get my ice there. So we have options. We're not out of luck just yet. I know a good cow farm. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I just like hunting them. Well, I like hunting them less, because they don't spawn here for some reason. What should I do first when you get your area fenced off, starting a micro world? Set your spawn. Set your spawn. If you don't set your spawn, you're going to die and go back to spawn. Hi, Blaze. Welcome in. Do I have a forever world? I don't, Jazzy. I am not a forever world kind of Minecraft player. I like being on a Minecraft world a year, year and a half. I think my longest survival world was a year and 4 months. I am like kind of a project-oriented player, as in like I pick one thing I'm going to do. Once I complete that project, that challenge in the world, kind of done with the world. You should use the OG texture pack. Nah, I like the way my game looks. Nah, what block palette are you using this season? Keeping that one a surprise. You guys are gonna have to wait. I was totally planning to not tell you guys anything about my plans this season, and I'm kind of regretting that because I'm like, I wanted to keep it a little ambiguous. Sheep. It's like a sheep biome, man. There's just lots of sheep. Another mega base. I think by definition, yes, but not on the same scale as the last one. I don't have another 8 million block base in me. I just don't. I mean, we're going to do 600 blocks by 600 blocks. It's going to be another big base. But it's not going to be like one big massive structure. It's going to be like, there'll be a huge tower over there that's, you know, a totally obscenely large bamboo farm. And then, you know, there could be, you know, a giant melon and pumpkin farm here. Oh, there's a giant snow farm over there. Oh, we have a bunch of iron farms. It's going to be like a spread out campus, but it's not going to be one gigantic structure. Is somebody spamming? I don't see somebody spamming. If you're spamming, stop or you'll get banned. I've been looking for cows, so I haven't been watching for spam. If you're spamming, you're going to get banned. Levi, probably not. I am way too much of a casual Minecraft player. I like getting on Minecraft after I get home from work, get a quick lift in, throw some comfy clothes on, and just relax. I don't want to worry about suddenly losing everything in my world because, you know, I was a little groggy after my lift and wasn't paying attention to my health bar. Aiden, thank you for the follow. Praying, no, you're good, Diesel. Don't worry about it. How is Peta? Peta is safe and sound at the base, Dallas. Words. Forgot my words. What time do I normally stream? Normally, I only stream 1 or 2 nights a week. I'm, you know, pretty busy between work, life, gym, and just, you know, general life stuff. I try to go live 1 or 2 nights a week. I'll always post in my Discord before I go live. This week's kind of special because it's the, you know, opening week of ClockCraft. I'm doing good, Jacob. Other than not finding cows, I think the game knows I'm looking for cows. Oh, John, it's spawning everything but cows. I'm seeing sheep and bunnies and bees, but I'm not seeing any cows. SYJ, thank you for the follow. And yes, the stream is, of course, always split with YouTube and Twitch, so after the stream, you can watch back the rescue. Give me leather. Give me leather. Yes. We can go label my chest. Sorry about your mom. No cow farm. No. I like to say, normally it's easier. Normally I've got, you know, I don't think there's looting 1 on this, which isn't great. But normally you could just go grab some cows, get what you need, and you're fine. Bye, buddy. You know, you're not gonna find your dad. Why not breed them first? Because it's more fun to go hunting. I'm able to join the server. It is a Bedrock server, Soul Survivor, but no, you're not able to join. It is a private SMP. I do appreciate your interest, but it is not an open public world. All right, put that away. Put the dirt away. Oh, I need the sticks. That's why I have this in my inventory. Sticks. And our item frames. All right, what is going to go in these chests? Well, I think the obvious one is honey, and honey-related items are going to go in there, because we're going to do bottles of honey eventually. How dare you abandon that baby cow? Hi, Blitzo! Welcome in. We're just yapping about you. What else do I want to sort? Probably, at this point, snow. Did I put snow somewhere? And I put snow back on. Probably get a snow box going. Ooh, I need to extend these 1 taller. I didn't see that. We're going to make that tower 1 taller. You know, I just realized I can just leave this running. As long as I don't leave the base. This base isn't big enough for that to not be loaded in. How tall are you? I am 6 foot even. I used to be 6'1", and then I blew my knee out 3 times and had it reconstructed, and now I've lost an inch. And I'm holding on to that last inch for dear life. Alright, what else? What else do we want to sort out? What else is books? Probably. What book is junk? There's no good books. I'm just gonna name a book. Oh wait, no. Books. And books can go right here. I messed up your iron farm and rebuilt it and it works. Awesome, Landon. What is the plan for the world? Kevin? Ugh, excuse me. The first is burp. The second is I am building all of my bases in one location this season. Instead of staggering my bases all throughout the world, I am doing my villager trading area, my storage base, my industrial area. All of it's going to be one area. How was work today? It was a good day today. It was a long day, but it was a good day. Somebody said nether. I agree with another chest. We should get another chest going. We'll put nether above stone. That's a good spot for that one. Hey man, what's the first couple farms you should build in the world? Tron, if you're up for it, the first farm you should prioritize is an iron farm. Iron farms are the most important farm in Minecraft. Iron ingots are used in the most crafting recipes in the entire game. If you can get yourself a super day one iron farm like this, and I have a tutorial on YouTube if you're on Bedrock Edition, getting a day one iron farm is super, super nice. After that, it's pretty much your playstyle. Like for me, lava's important, 2x2 tree farm is important. You know, you can hook up bamboo, pumpkins, melons, stuff like that. But the big farm to push for early game is an iron farm. I run two, Nick. I have two monitors on this PC. I have Minecraft, all my streams, and then I have my auxiliary PC over here running the mod account, or running support for YouTube and for Twitch. Today was back, John, and it wasn't a too crazy of a day. I worked all day today, and then came home and was exhausted, so I just hit a quick back day, showered, and then, you know, hung out with you guys. Brain things. What else do we want to sort? I don't have to fill all of these for now. I don't have to fill all of these now, but it's just good to be thinking about if one like pops up. Well, Soji, so this PC, I call it my support PC. I've had this for 5 years. It was a budget PC 5 years ago, and it couldn't run this world right now if it wanted to. All it's doing is running like the whatever they called, like the stream manager and the stream studio. So it's just in case like somebody starts shit on YouTube or starts shit on Twitch, I don't have to pull up on my phone. I can just grab the thing and ban them real quick. Hi, Blitzo. Yeah. So it's nothing fancy. It's a PC I've had, like I said, 4 years. It was a budget PC 5 years ago. Brain things. I have a full tour of my stream setup on my page if you guys want to see it. It's already posted. Alright, but yeah, we'll leave these other ones empty for now. We can honestly, it's 9 o'clock, we probably start on the mob farm. It's not going to be a fancy one. I don't have a lot of material, though. Like, that's the one downside. I have no glass. I have no glass, which is unfortunate. Are these backing up at all? Almost like I know what I'm doing. Almost. Quick tour of the tree farm. Leaf, watch today's video. I literally made a video on this farm, on that farm, on that farm, on other tips and tricks. That's literally today's video. Adventure to the Big Desert. You know what could be a cool theme? Drop. What if we... Hold on. What if... Because this mob farm we're building right now... Mason, I'm definitely gonna use snow. However, this is more to have... Wait, are these backing up? These aren't either. Sweet. That is such good news. Are these backing up? Oh, shit. These are backing up, because these aren't double speed hoppers. Oh, that. I knew I was going to need double speed hoppers. I knew I was going to need them, and I still forgot to put them in. You know what? Math. These are enough. That's enough to do. Yeah, it's enough to do. Words. Does the gas stay near you? They wander like 32 to 32 blocks from where they are dehydrated, I think. Yes, everybody in the world is starting from 0. You're looking at day 4. So everybody else, Candy, Silver, Towel, Dell, everybody else started from 0 4 days ago. Double speed hopper. I'll teach you guys a trick. In case you guys ever are realizing you have a hopper bottleneck, let me show you guys something cool. So, desert trip. No. I have an idea formulating in my head, Kelsey. We're not going to do a desert trip. I even brought wool over here to make a jump out spot. All right. Double speed hopper. So, everybody is aware that you have a hopper like this, and you put items in it, and they slowly filter through. You know, it's kind of slow filtering into this chest, right? You know, not fast. You know, it does its job. That's what a hopper is supposed to do, right? To make this faster, if I wanted to pull items out of this chest faster, here's how you do it. So you'd have one here. It takes 3 hoppers to do, but then you take your single double chest, your input right there. Make sure this is empty. And then I put my scaffolding in there. This is how fast items come in. So it's twice as fast, because what's happening is one pulls down, one pulls over every opportunity. So it actually pulls items faster out of here and into here. That's what I mean when I say double speed hopper. Jason, the tree stays up till end of January. That is a family tradition of mine. Oh, there goes the axe. Finally, been waiting for that thing to break forever. The third one, so again, let me show you again, right? So you got one down, one draining into there. So when you put items into this chest, what Minecraft wants to do is it wants to pull down first. So it's going to pull it down first, but also it's going to try to pull over. So it's going to pull down, pull over, pull down, pull over and over and over again, filling this. So again, you put it in here, it comes in faster. Because one's pulling over, one's pulling down every tick. Or every whatever the normal tick is. So that's when I say double speed hoppers. So for these, I should have put double speed hoppers, this setup, underneath those. But I forgot to. Because that produces more snowballs than regular hoppers can take. That's what I mean when I say double speed hopper. If you ever have a hopper system that's backing up, that's the trick you'll do to fix it. No mods, no add-ons, completely vanilla survival. Yep. Everything you see here is load up a world and go. How long am I streaming for? Another hour and a half. I might go a little longer. I want to build a farm. What if we did this for the mob farm? Because I don't want to go get glass. That's the rest of the stream if I go get glass right now. What if for the drop shoot? Because we're going to tear this down anyway. This isn't going to be a permanent farm. This is going to be like a Kinger builds this, uses it tonight and tomorrow night, and then it gets torn down as soon as I get an elytra. What if for the drop shoot, instead of doing that, what if we did something like, here's my worry that a spider, oh, you, come here, before you walk behind me. Finish the trapdoors in the front? Yeah, we gotta do that too. Could a drop shoot like this work, do you guys think? You know, like, and then there'd be a space in between it. You know, like you'd have something like this. Imagine there's a back to this. I would just be worried about a spider grabbing the edge of this and then climbing out. But I could just do a straight shot of trapdoors too. Drop shoot of iron bars. The only problem... Yeah, I could do iron bars, couldn't I? That's a good call, Roger. Roger, great call, because that's a great crafting recipe, too. Isn't it like 6 iron bars make... Or 6 iron ingots make 16 iron bars? That's a good one. That's a good one. Good suggestion. Good catch. Put that away. Put that away. No, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start the mob farm. We're going to fix the... We're going to get some wood, because we need wood first. And then we're going to fix these farms, and then we're going to build a mob farm. Or start it, at least. Do you have somewhere where I can find your tutorials? John, I don't have a lot of tutorials. Roger suggested it, too. I don't have a lot of tutorials. I don't have the time. I have about 5 to 6 hours a week that I can stream and make Minecraft content. And I would much rather stream than sit by myself and film videos. So I could sit here for an hour recording a tutorial, then spend an hour, hour and a half editing it, then spend another 30 minutes to an hour rendering it, and then post it, and then that's 4 to 5 hours right there. I could have just streamed instead. But everything you see me build in this world, especially farms, I will do live on stream, So if you want to figure out how to build them yourself, you can always watch those stream back to see the farm. Any tutorials on the lava and tree you haven't posted? Today. I posted a walkthrough today, Leaf. Go watch my recent video on TikTok. You're already on TikTok. Ow, nice shot. Where did that even get me from? What a shot. What's the wood for? Trapdoors. I really need to light that up over there. At this point, it's just, I'm doing it to myself. If you hit me again, you're gonna die. I'm leaving you alone. Do you hope that one day you can make streaming your job? Of course, I do. However, I'm also a realistic person, and I have some rules for that. The only way I would ever stream full-time is if all of my income, or all of my bills, like house payment, truck payment, four-wheelers, motorcycles, gas. I was thinking about that the other day, my gas. If my bills were all paid for by sponsorships, or video views, or merch, I would never rely on my viewers' gifts, donations, subs, stuff like that to pay my bills. That would just never, ever sit right with me. If I could make a living off of ad revenue and off of like merch and video views and sponsorships, of course I would go full time. However, I also am not like pushing for that. Right now I go to work. I work 8 to 10 hours. I come home. I get a quick lift in. I make myself some dinner. I take my shower. I throw some comfy clothes on, and then I hop on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube and just hang out with my chat and play some Minecraft. It's a good balance. What do you work as? I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. What texture pack do you have? I have a resource pack that you're probably looking at that's called Saturation. Adds a little bit of saturation and a little bit of sharpness to my game. Of course, those are the wrong way. If you want it for yourself, go watch the pin video top of my TikTok profile. It goes over all of my resource packs and where to get them. It is an older video. I need to remake it. It's like almost 2 years old at this point. I still use the same packs. I have not changed my resource packs in 2 years. So that video is old as hell on TikTok, and it's old as hell on YouTube too. But it's the same packs. Hey Kinger, that's the wrong way for the trapdoor. What? What do you mean, Diesel? I think these are fine. Froggen, I am on Bedrock. I already fixed it? Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I just placed all these correct. Pretty sure I did that correct. I mean, it's me. I definitely could have done it wrong. When you placed the trapdoor wrong a minute ago. Got it. So Diesel's on a delay is what you're telling me. Hey, man. Just gotta go. See you later, Spencer. Have a great night. You enjoy your current job? Alex, I like what I do. I like what I do. I'm good at what I do. I like the people I work with. I'm a big believer, or I guess I am not a believer in that you have to love your job. If you don't hate your job and you don't hate getting up in the morning and going to it and your job pays your bills, then you got a good job. I'm not someone out here who's going to be like, oh, if I don't work, my best job for the best hours, I'm going to quit. Nope. I like the people I work with. I'm good at what I do. It allows me to, pay my bills on time and then throw a couple extra bucks in my savings each month. That's all I need. Is Peta loose? Peta is on a lead, but he's very much trying to get loose. I mean, he used to get out of... I mean, the whole reason he's tied up is because he would get out of fences somehow. Dom, I am a work systems lead. Oh, now she plays Minecraft. How do you spell Hightail? H-Y... King, love your streams. Appreciate you, Josh. Oh, we hit it. 75,500 followers. Welcome in, everybody. Hit another milestone. 75,500 on my way to 76,000. Appreciate all y'all. Welcome in, everyone. If you are in the stream and you are enjoying the content and you want to hit that follow button, I would appreciate it. If you are just lurking and you just want to hang out and you're like, I don't like this king or guy, I'm going to listen to him, yeah, but I'm not going to follow him. I understand that too. Honey with the 5 stream streak. Samantha with the follow. Blitzo with the heart me. Stitch with the follow. Welcome in. These ones are high enough because they're capped on the top. But that fixed these. Samantha, thank you for the follow. Back-to-back Samanthas. We had a Samantha on Twitch and a Samantha on TikTok. Lucas, thank you for the follow. Little boy, I was just fixing a farm. I needed to bring the trapdoors 1 block higher because melon and pumpkins were getting stuck on the top of it. Oh, Jason, I get the Josh Allen comments all the time. All the time. And it gets, they pick up during, the words, Kinger, during the season. The later the NFL goes away, they slow down. It's back and forth, back and forth. Riley, base is making steady progress. We got the farms in. We got a new snow farm in. We went and rescued, Peta, and he's trying to get away. Is that a pumpkin farm? Pumpkin farm. Josh sold me my fantasy. Cooper, same. I am a anybody but the Bills to win the Super Bowl fan this year. Josh not playing in that final game of the year screwed me out of my fantasy year. I lost my championship game in my not cheap money league by 20 points. If Josh had just even touched the field and just had a poor performance, I could have accepted it. I could have accepted it if he played and then played like crap. I could have accepted the loss. The fact that he didn't even play, I will never pick up Josh Allen as a quarterback in fantasy ever again. I don't care if he's the best. Totally blew it in the championship round of fantasy for me this year. Yes, Brian. We can't fight the dragon until 1 p.m. on Saturday. So the whole first week of the SMP is no dragon fight. Did I get Swift Sneak? No. I have not gotten Swift Sneak. We're not doing enchanting until after the dragon fight. That way I have an Electra and we can fly around. 1 p.m. Saturday Eastern time. And I'm not... Everybody always asks, can you just... What time is that at this time? I don't know. My boss just got my expense reports for my 2 trips coming up. He's like... Sorry, boss. I don't know if you're in here. Why not just keep them lit and trapdoors so bees... Bubbles, because I want to put them out. I like it that way. The bees don't want to be smoked. Have you seen the bee movie? They don't want to be smoky the whole time. They don't want to be smoky the whole time. I give them a little bit of smoke, and I get the stuff, and then they go back. Favorite NFL team? I'm a Pats fan. Hey, Steve-O's here. All right, anyway. My brain was gonna do brain things. Iron bars. Okay, we need... I am not gonna put a fancy sorter on this. I am gonna put a super basic mob farm together. And I'm gonna put it over there. Because we're gonna tear this shit down eventually, but yeah. It's gonna go right. Oh, wait. I want this to be loaded. I need this to be loaded. Because my AFK spot that I buried myself in earlier is right here. That way the snow farm can be loaded, these can be loaded, that can be loaded. But if I make a mob farm, I'll probably AFK in the sky. Brain do brain things. Do I put the mob farm where you are? Like, no joke. This isn't staying here, but you're kind of in the best spot for this. Caesar, so ClockCraft's a TikTok SMP. Everybody who plays in this world is a Minecraft TikTok content creator. I am one of 9 creators who all, play Minecraft here on this server. This is our 2nd season. We actually just got done 2 years, or almost, well, not 2 years, but 22 months on our last server. And now we started over Saturday on this one. But yeah, no, this is where this goes now. This is the best spot for it. It's going to get torn down. Make a gold farm. We're not doing a gold farm until it's time to build the big gold farm, Silent. So we will do a gold farm. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not planning to build a gold farm. Oop, world's loading. I'm not planning to build a gold farm until it is time to build a gold farm. It is not time for a gold farm yet. We're going to throw together just a real basic mob farm. That is the plan right now. Or at least start it. We're going to start it tonight, and I will finish it tomorrow night. And by basic mob farm, I mean basic mob farm. No mods then. Nope, completely vanilla survival Minecraft. Everything you see here was done loading into the world and going. There's no add-ons, there's no mods. I do have a couple resource packs that tweak how the game looks just a little bit for my own personal preference, but it is vanilla Minecraft. Alright. And I think we're gonna go... I mean, doesn't matter. I'm gonna need more hoppers, I now think. 9. Yep, I'm gonna need one more hopper. Oh well. And I also should move this forward 1. Oh my god, farm. Trident skeleton farm this year. I don't think I'm gonna use a trident farm. Trident killer on this. I'm gonna use fall damage and campfires. Just for this one. When we do a real one, it is gonna use a trident killer. This one is gonna be a super basic, you know, I'll make a little spot to walk up and smack them kind of farm. I need one more of these. Bedrock, yes, Bedrock edition. I should put these ones in first. Holy iron? Well, the first farm we built was an iron farm for a reason. Iron farms are the most important farm in Minecraft. Alright. And then for the backside. Is this bedrock? Yes, it is. I don't... That permanent part of my brain that goes, make it pretty. I have no reason to make this pretty. But I just am unable to not at least make it look passable. So, Cooper, I am going to do another mega base. Without a doubt, we will be doing another mega base. However, it's going to be a little bit different. What I mean by that is it's not going to be another 8 million block base. I'm going to aim for like 3 to 4 million blocks. This one's only going to be 600 by 600 blocks wide. The other one was over 700 blocks wide in each direction. I don't have the energy or desire to do that again. We're still going to do a big base. We're still going to build some really cool stuff. Just, I don't want to do that again. Shawnee, thank you for the follow. Emily, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Are iron farms easy to make? Yeah. If you're on Bedrock, they're really easy to make. I have a tutorial for that one. It'll take you longer to move the villagers into it than it'll take you to start seeing results from the farm. I was hurt, though. I said I was going to be a Bills fan. I knew he wouldn't. I'm sorry. I know you guys. I have a lot of Bills fans in chat. I cannot be a Bills fan. Nope. Josh Allen screwed me over this season. There's no fancy smancy way to put that. He screwed me over this season. I cannot root for the Bills anymore. You said months ago you wanted to live in the end. Hunter, that was actually probably closer to a year ago now at this point. But no, we're not doing the end anymore. I need a bucket of water because I'm an MLG fail. Iron trapdoors or iron bars. And before anybody says that's not the most optimal mob farm, it's not gonna be. This is purely a budget, get it built kind of farm. Do you make your own farms? Yes, I do. I still have copper leggings. That's changing soon. Hi, Steve. For those of you who don't know, that right there is the one and only Adult Steve, another member here on ClockCraft. If you're looking for another Minecraft creator to check out who streams on this world, should definitely check out Adult Steve. He's currently learning Bedrock Edition and has not played early game Minecraft in 5 years. So he's got the double whammy effect right now, trying to not only learn a new version of Minecraft, but also play early game Minecraft after not doing it for 5 years. Kinger, did you hear what happened in Tan's stream? No, but I know it's her birthday, and I know I was in there earlier and I gifted some subs. She was like at 3,000 viewers on Twitch. Hopefully, you know, everything's continuing to go well for her. She popped a totem? Oh no. As long as she doesn't die. As long as she doesn't die. Is Steve going live tonight? Steve, are you going live tonight? Are you streaming tonight? First totem in 4 years. That is crazy. I don't know if... I bet she doesn't count ClockCraft totems, because that's definitely... She's popped some totems in ClockCraft. What happens if you die? I respawn in that bed right over there. This is not a hardcore server. This is a normal... Or not normal. We play on hard difficulty, but it's normal survival, meaning if I die, I just respawn. Not tonight. I want to work off video and off cam tonight. Fair enough? So there's your answer. Steve is not going live tonight. Steve is doing some offline grinding. So that means he's going to lurk and put out some video content. What are you building? I am building a super easy to build mob farm. This is not an optimal mob farm design. This is purely a get something built so that I can start getting bones and XP mob farm. We're not going for optimal rates here. We're not going for spawn proofing. This is purely, I'm building this. I'm going to throw campfires in it when I AFK, and I hopefully come back with some bones and arrows for the dragon fight. And I think this is as high as I want to go. So we are at, I'm going for 20. As I don't want things to die on their fall, but I need witches to take enough fall damage that they can't drink a fire res potion before they die. We are at 91 and down to 76. I can totally do that in my head, but I'm gonna do this. 15. So we gotta keep going more. Aren't bars really slow to mine back up? Cobra, when we go to tear this down, I'm going to have efficiency 5 pickaxes. This will stay here probably until villagers are done. So I am not worried about this being ugly or hard to mine. This will, if anything, will TNT it. So that's 18, 19, 20, 20's right here. 20 blocks. The iron bars remind you of a jail cell? Well, you're not wrong. Oh. Peta going crazy down there. Peta is a problem child. I'm pretty sure you guys are aware of that at this point. And then, yeah, what'll happen is I'll put a little half slab kill chamber right here. Right there. So I'll be to smack ankles, and then Peta. Yeah, Peta's fine. He's chilling right here. I'll be there to smack ankles. How do I want to design this? Do I care? Do I care how this looks? I do, but I also don't. I do, but I also don't. I should just ring it. What do I have for blocks? What do I have for cobble? I don't really want to use cobble. Try making another mega base. By definition, I think I am, because I'm making a 600 block by 600 block base this season, but I am not doing another 8 million block base. For reference, you see that little white pixel way over there? That's one corner of the base, and there's another one way over there. That's the other corner. I'm going to use snow. I was just contemplating how much snow I wanted to use for this. Because I need this is the fall into platform right here. Kyle, you gotta imagine, there's gonna be stuff sticking out. They're not gonna die from that. That will let light in. Guys. I miss emotes on TikTok. Can we get trust the process emote back? I think Twitch has trust the process. I think that emote exists over there. Give me these. Evan, we gave up on the end base idea over a year ago. I mean, you were definitely right when we yapped about it, but I decided against it. How big of a base you're building? 600 by 600 blocks. I'm aiming for like 3 to 4 million blocks instead of 7 or 8 million blocks like I did. You're doing a compound. I'm doing a starter area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need that water bucket where I can get to it rapidly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How big was the last base? The last base was a little over under 700 blocks wide and took 8 million blocks to build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It also took 2 years to build, and I don't want to do another 2-year project. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I have an iron farm tutorial? Yes, Angie, over on YouTube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just want to make sure I count these right. No way, it was a year ago? It was a year ago. And more here. I miss Swift Sneak so much right now. No problem, Angie. No problem. I really miss Swift Sneak right about now. You know, it's not going to be efficient, but that does look dope. The iron bar, I might use iron bars in my builds this year. Not gonna lie, that does kind of look like a dope drop shoe. Isn't snow gonna melt? Snow blocks placed by the player do not melt. Snow blocks that are placed by the player do not melt. I haven't said that in a month and a half. I used to say that 1,000 times a stream. There's copper variants too. I know there's copper variants too, but I mean, every one of those red dots, Danny, is a potential iron farm that we're gonna build because I want everywhere I am in my base to be loaded with iron, and I'm gonna have lots. You making a mob farm, Nick? I am making a budget early game mob farm. Yes, I am making a budget early game mob farm. This is not the most efficient. It's not gonna be pretty. We are definitely tearing this down at some point, but it's here to get us some early game XP and to get us some bones. And actually, I need arrows in bulk for the dragon fight. And then for, like, exploring the nether. I don't like being in the nether without a good bow. Even if it doesn't have, like, power on it, I need to be able to shoot a yes. Does the snow affect how the farm works? Nope. So this is the water catch down here, by the way. That's what this is right here. This is a water catch. This isn't a spawning platform. However, I probably will use snow as a spawning platform because mobs can spawn on snow. This is why I wanted to get a snow farm, because now I have an early game block that I can, you know, insta-mine and get tons of, well, AFK. You know, it's a little annoying having to pick up snowballs, but once you get Soak Touch on a shovel, it's really, really nice. Honestly, if one of the first enchants I'll probably do is roll a shovel a few times. Try to get a Soak Touch shovel. Don't they fall through snow? Junior, they fall through powdered snow. What leaves did you use for your lean-to? Leaves. Oh, oak. Pretty much everything is oak for leaves right now. I don't have any other biomes near me. There's a jungle biome way in that direction and a spruce biome, but jungle leaves outside of the jungle aren't very pretty, and spruce leaves, let's be real here. What's the difference? Junior, you fall through powdered snow. You don't fall through blocks of snow. That is the difference. All right. To be a little bit, let's go down. Andrew, thank you for the follow. How long is the server going? 2 years. Middle top of the melon farm is stuck. You're right, it is. Why is that stuck? Why would that be stuck? Good catch. I didn't see that. How did you see that? Hell yeah. What mods do you have? No mods. This is completely vanilla survival. I do, however, have, you know, some very dedicated viewers of mine that I've had for 2 years that moderate my YouTube chats. YouTube and TikTok chats. I might tear this out and tear that out, because that's going to become a spawning nightmare. This also might get moved for now. Lurk, I am throwing together a quick and easy mob farm, just so I probably won't finish it on stream today, but getting it at least out of the way. I really know I should build with snow. I've got snow for a reason. Secret thing for the follow. how do snow farms work? So this is a snow farm right here. How it works is on Bedrock Edition, you can get snowballs by breaking snow layers under snow golems. Those snowballs then filter into these auto crafters that automatically turn them into snow blocks. So this farm will infinitely produce snow blocks for me to build with. And it's really easy to build this early game, because you do need a little bit of iron and a little bit of redstone, but you can throw this together, and now you have an infinite source of a building block that you can insta-mine off the rip. Logan, no, but I built it on stream today, so you guys can go to my YouTube and watch back the stream to build this if you would like it. How tall am I? I am 6 foot even. I used to be 6'1" until I blew my knee out 3 times and had 2 reconstruction surgeries, and now I'm only 6 feet tall. At one point in time, I was a proud 73 inches. Now I'm 72.5. So that doesn't count. Can you make a tutorial of it, please? If I have time, Logan. Again, we yapped about it a little while earlier. I don't know if you were here in chat when I said it, but I only have about 5 or 6 hours a week to play Minecraft, and I would much rather stream. I would much rather stream and play than make tutorials. Favorite starter food to use at the beginning? Sweet berries, normally. Normally, sweet berries are my words, Kinger. Are my starting food, but I got really lucky with bread this time around. Why not put hoppers under the main 4 hoppers and then aim them into the auto crafters? Because you needed to separate them out, Roger. The auto crafters would get in the way of each other. Secret, thank you for the follow. Amanda, thank you for the heart me and the popular. L, thank you for the heart me. What farm? We're throwing together just a quick mob farm. Nothing fancy, not the fastest, but, you know, easy to build. Can you use powdered snow for the snow golem, or does it need to be snow blocks? Snow blocks. Has to be snow blocks. I gotta remember that I'm up high, and I don't have feather falling, and I don't have an elytra, and I'd have to get really lucky with a water bucket MLG, because I am not that good with a water bucket. Junior, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna move my way up and down into the middle. Put that there. Will the snow melt? Snow blocks placed by the player do not melt. If you, the player, craft a snow block using snowballs and then place it down, it will not melt. Do you want to eventually stream full-time? That's the dream. However, I'm also a realist. As much as I love streaming and I love hanging out with you guys, I would never stream full-time if it meant relying on my viewers for income. I would never use your guys' gifts or donations or subscriptions or anything like that to pay my bills. I wouldn't use you guys to pay for my truck, my house, electric. That would just never, ever sit right with me. The only stuff I would justify making a living off of is like ad revenue from videos or like sponsorships or merch where you guys are, you know, even with merch, it's like indirectly you're getting something, right? You're getting a t-shirt, you're getting a hat, you're getting a hoodie, you know, you're getting something for it. I would never rely on you guys for income. That's just not the kind of relationship I want to have with streaming. I like that I can come home from work and, you know, get my lift in, then throw on, throw on Minecraft and start yapping with you guys and just hang out. Govy, thank you for the follow. Sam, thank you for the follow. Junior, thank you for the follow. Secret, thank you for the follow. How long have you been crafting? Oogway, I've been playing Minecraft since Alpha Edition. I've been on this world for 4 days. Kellen, I am a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the US. And I just realized I can craft the snowballs as I break them. Sabri and Rex, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Honey with the 5-stream streak over on Twitch. I don't know if I called that or not, but welcome in for your 5th. King just started lifting. What's my favorite arm workout? I don't know the technical term for it. I call them hanging curls. It's where you put the bench at a 45, lean back and do a hanging. You got a hanging interior and a hanging hammer. And I'll do 3 sets of 10 of each of those for each side. It's usually my go-to for favorite arm exercise. Drag curl? No, now I know the technical name for it. Is the view in the back real? No, this is my stream room. So the room is real. The TV is a wallpaper. So this is my stream room. I built this for streaming. This is my dedicated game room. The Tokyo skyline is the is not my room. Unfortunately, it'd be cooler if it was, but no. I just have the TV and I throw on a background to add a little life. I used to put my stream back there, and that was a little distracting. When I first started, I actually had a projector back there, and then we burned the projector bulb out. Looked like a window. Well, it is a window. The wallpaper is a window into like Tokyo or something like that. I don't know. It looked cool. What farm are you building? Oogway, I'm throwing together just a real quick, simple mob farm. This isn't a permanent solution. This is probably gonna be here just to get some XP and some bones, so that we can get some good starter gear before we do the end raid on Saturday, and then we'll build a real big mob farm later on in the season. Oogway, thank you for the follow. Do you get to travel to different plants to do jobs? I travel all around the country, James. Actually, next week and the week after, you guys won't see me during the weekdays. I will be traveling for work. I'll stream Sunday, and then I won't be back until Thursday those weeks. So, as much as, you know, it pains me to say it, I will be gone for a little while next week, and I won't be here to stream and yap with you guys. Have you been to the end? Not yet. We, as a server, decided we are not going into the end for the first week of the season, just like we did last year. We will go to the end in Saturday at 1 p.m. And Friday night is when I'm planning to grind for the end. So, like, tonight, we're going to build a mob farm. I'm live for about another hour, 10:30, because I got work in the morning. And I want to shower before bed. And then tomorrow night, we'll be finishing the mob farm, getting this working, so that I can AFK. And then Friday night's going to be getting ender pearls, getting good gear, getting some enchants on our armor, stuff like that. Do you work near or with? I work with an engineer. I work with everybody. My job entails, like, bringing people together to solve problems. More or less what happens is my company says, hey, Kinger, we have this issue with this, or hey, we want to implement this program, or there's this new software development technique that we want to try to use. And I'm like, sweet, what is it? I go learn all about it, and then I bring a team together to fix it, to solve it, to implement it. So I work with everybody from engineers to maintenance to HR to accounting to legal to recruiting, depending on whatever project I'm assigned and my team is assigned to. Is it possible to join the server? No, it is not, Junior. It is a private world. It is an invite-only private world, and we are not currently taking any applications. Brain things. I don't know why I came down here. I didn't need to come down here. I did need to come down here. I need fence gates. Do I want to do a square design? An 8 square design? It's not optimal, but it's easy to build. I don't know. I do not know. Brain. I don't know. We're gonna. Yeah, I'll do it that way. I need scaffolding. A whole shit load of it. Put the stair away. Did you finish your mega base? We finished the mega base back in November. Does your company pay for the trips? Yes. No, I don't pay out of pocket to go do my job at other plants. I wouldn't do my job if I had to pay to go do my job at other plants. We were joking about it earlier on stream. My boss just sent me an email about my expense report for my flights coming up because he doesn't want to approve them. He wants to talk to me. I'm like, those are the flights I booked. I have to be out there. I apologize. I'm not flying out at I have 2 in the morning. Who do I have winning the Super Bowl? Anybody but the Bills. I'm sorry if you're a Bills fan. Josh Allen screwed me over real bad in my fantasy championship this year. I lost by 20 points in my big money league, and I would have been fine if he had touched the field and at least played. I would have accepted it. But the fact that he took 1 snap and then left the game, nah. And I'm rooting for anybody but the Bills. I don't care who wins, as long as it's not the Bills. I don't have a lot of string. Why did you suddenly stop producing string? There's got to be cats somewhere that I don't know about. There's got to be cats somewhere in that farm that I don't know about. My cat and iron farm should still be producing cats and iron. Who are you a fan of? Drake May all the way. I am a Pats fan. I am a Pats fan. I lived for Bake Miss this year. Drake May is great. It is nice. It's nice to have a good quarterback again. But the real bonus was Bake Miss. It was that. Exactly. Is Paige awake? Did Paige wake back? Welcome back, Paige. Jovi, thank you for the roses. Welcome in. Rex, Sabri, thank you for the follow. Sorry if I missed those. Welcome in. What do you all have now? What do you mean, Green Jeans? Is this bedrock? Yes, it is. I really need more snow, but I don't want to wait for the snow. What happened if you don't mind me asking? Paige be sleeping. Paige do be napping during stream. Great back, thank you for the follow. Drake May. Drake, May. Found an Enderman farm? Nice. How do the snowballs turn into blocks in your farms? Autocrafter, Nat. So the autocrafter that came out of... autocrafter came out a while ago now. I use that to... it's right here. To, words. I am struggling with speaking and starting to get tired. I use that to move them in. There should be 8 in the center. Alright, I might have gone 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Why is my brain not doing what I need it to do here? Definitely starting to get tired. What farm are you making now? Sean, I'm throwing together a super simple mob farm. This is not an optimal farm. This is purely a get it running day 1 kind of farm. Are you a Pats fan? Yes. Cammy, thank you to follow. I am sorry if I'm not reading chat. I'm focused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I go right here, and I go right there, this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, okay. Kinger is Josh Allen in Minecraft. I really shouldn't have put the water in here yet. Also, it's about to be nighttime, and I'm on a giant spawning platform. Kinger, want a good Enderman XP farm? No. I am not going to do an Enderman XP farm, guys. On Bedrock, they're not worth doing. I would just rather, you know, wait and do a gold farm next week after we have an Elytra and we start dealing with villagers. I'll just wait to do a gold farm. I don't want to deal with Enderman. Also, we can't go to the end until Saturday anyway. Also, nobody's going to sleep. Do you have an XP farm design? I have several, Flazzy. Several. This is just a super simple mob farm that we're working on right now. Block off the water and somebody's sleeping as they waited. He waited for me to get to the bottom. I know they did. Somebody's lurking in my chat and waited for me to get to the bottom there. One higher. Or pack? Or what? Or what? How many people need to sleep? One person, Cooper. It's one player sleep. It's the only way to really do it on a creator server, especially with AFKs. Like, I'm probably AFK tonight. And I will probably AFK all the way through work tomorrow. So, if anybody plays now, between now and when I get home from work, they wouldn't be able to sleep through the night. So, you know, that would be very frustrating. Alright. I just realized I could be using balloon to do this. I don't know why I'm not. AFK for the 2 weeks of travel. No, I'm not doing that. That's super rude to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of every world you've been in, what has been your favorite? Probably Season 1 of ClockCraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, we did. Probably season 1. What farm is this? Super easy mob farm. Did we take day counter off? Yes, it doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can't currently use day counter on the server because it counts server uptime. So none of us can be on, and the server will still be online. That includes all the time the server was online before we joined it. So think of this that way. This server has been running for a while. We finally loaded it in last night. We're already at like 500 days. Bella, I've been live for 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I have 45 minutes left on stream. Oh, I'm an idiot. Nope, I did this wrong. I wasn't paying attention. Nope, this is wrong. I did all of this wrong because I wasn't paying attention. We're gonna have to go get all these snowballs. I forgot I was using a square design. Dummy. I made this way more difficult than I needed it to be. What happened to the base, the end you were going to build? Grayson, we haven't talked about doing the end base project in well over a year. And then I've also abandoned that project, abandoned that idea almost a year ago. This season, I have decided that I don't want a season-long project. My last 3 Minecraft worlds have all been single project worlds, meaning the last world was pretty much just the mega base. That's all I did. I did some farms, we did the trading hall, but everything was for building the mega base. This season, or the season before that, was Farmtopia, which the whole point of that world was redstone farms. To get a farm for every item in the game, and that's all I did, was redstone. All day, all night, was redstone. World before that was Trophy City, where all I did was collect trophies and achievements the whole time. And that was the whole point of that world, was trophies, achievements, and challenges. That's all I did. This world, I'm leaving it open to do multiple things. Do you use blueprints, and how do you know the exact amount of block each build? Oh, I'm doing this all off the top of my head. I do all of this off the top of my head. There is no blueprint. I can usually get pretty close to how many blocks and materials I need just based on experience. Golf course. Yeah, like this season we're going to do a golf course. We're going to do some crazy over-the-top farms. We're going to do, you know, we're going to do words. We're going to do a haunted labyrinth. I have all these, like, projects that I want to work on that are going to take, you know, 5 or 6 months to do, not 2 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. You know, that's the idea. These ones are built wrong, too. I am out of practice at building what I wanted to build. I am out of practice at building mob farms. We have not built one of these in 2 years. This is a super old design. I don't know if this design's old. I did this in Farmtopia forever ago. I think that qualifies this as an old design. What are you working on? I am building a super basic mob farm that we will eventually tear down. Hence why it's being made out of materials that are extremely easy to tear apart, like snow. This is purely to get myself just some bones and arrows and a little bit of XP. I don't need it to be dropping massive drops. I just need it to be getting the bare minimum. AFK stream. No, because TikTok will eat my account if I do an AFK stream. There is no doubt in my mind that I would eat some sort of TikTok ban doing an AFK stream. Who's my favorite soccer player? I do not watch soccer. I apologize. It is not my sport. If I had to pick a favorite soccer player, shit, I don't even think I name one. My little cousin who played soccer. I used to go to their games, you know, when they were kids. They're my favorite soccer players. Does this farm give you gunpowder? It should. Not in massive quantities. Don't copy this. If you're watching this stream back in the future, don't copy this design. Well, copy it if you want a super basic version. Like, this is not a good mob farm. This is purely something I'm throwing together to get some early game resources. This is not something you should copy or try to use. This is not an optimal built farm. No, Ty. Will you make some shops? Oh, definitely. I'm not doing Kmart again. but we will probably sell totems when we get a raid farm up and running. I'm going to do a big shulker farm again this year, so we'll probably do shulker boxes. And I'm going to build a crazy over-the-top mob farm, and it's going to be paired with a, pretty substantial, substantial sugarcane farm, so we'll probably do rockets again. But I'm not doing Kmart, selling everything. I probably won't do books again. This is Bedrock. James, we're not going to be thinking about or talking about Season 3 of ClockCraft when we just started Season 2, and it's going to be 2 years long. Come on now. And probably not. None of us... ClockCraft is a vanilla Minecraft server for a reason. I personally, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't even like servers that use, like, custom plugins, like custom totems or mob heads, stuff like that. It breaks the illusion of Minecraft for me. Or like, like they put custom map art in and custom game sounds. I understand that it's like for entertainment value, but I am not a fan of that kind of stuff. Are you playing on a keyboard and mouse? Yes, I am. Nothing against it, it's just not... The Minecraft I like pure vanilla Minecraft. The regular base game, but pushed hard. Seeing what somebody can take the same game that I'm playing and push it hard. That is my preferred version of Minecraft. To both do and play. This is gonna look really weird. Being all snow. I should get some sort of block to break this up, or it's gonna look super goofy. Mob farm, I've been lurking. Yeah, what do you do for it? I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the US. I don't know who that is. Another mega base. I mean, yes and no. I am doing another big base, but not on the same scale that I did last season. You see that little white dot all the way out there? That marks one corner of the base, and there's another dot that marks the other corner over there. It's 600 blocks wide in each direction. That is the size of the base we're doing this season. I am not building another 8 million block base that takes 2 years to build. Hence snow. I am using snow because it is one of the best building materials, and I'm using it here because this mob farm is not a permanent mob farm. This is going to be here until we build a real one. This one is purely just a early game to get something built kind of farm. And then leave that undone because I need dirt. Love from Dell Streams. Hi, Kelso. I didn't know Dell was live. I did not know Miss Deli Pop was live. You need to leave it pure white so you can talk about it and refer to it as the cloud. That's not a bad pun. Each one of these rows is going to take 64, so I can only do for today. I'm going to run out. Yep. So unless I go get more string, which the only place I know where there's string is in that mine shaft, and I don't remember where we found the mine shaft that was, like, really full of cobweb. Or I'll just make this one layer, and it'll start spawning mobs, and we'll get some spiders dead, and then we'll have it. It's raining mobs instead of men. God. Raccoon, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So in case you guys didn't know, there's a feature on Bedrock where mobs can spawn inside scaffolding because they think it's an air block, as long as there's a solid block underneath. You can then put water streams across the top of the scaffolding, which will make the mobs get pushed into the center. The one downside is you can't place water buckets on top of scaffolding. So I need to go get dirt. Jacob, thank you for the follow. String. I'm out of string. It's not producing string. I have no idea why it stopped. There must be cats somewhere, like, spawned weird. But yeah, it stopped producing string. I don't know why. Evan, thank you for the heart me. Jacob, thank you for the follow. My cousin plays for the Pats, but you're still a Bills fan? I feel like that's a conflict of interest. But yeah, Mob Blue, I am out of string. Ganna, thank you for the follow. And I don't know why this stopped making string. Unless there's a hopper that's backed up. But they shouldn't be. They should all be flowing. Oh, Paige, I think they're spawned somewhere weird. I'll be honest. I think there's cats somewhere weird. I don't know why this stopped spawning cats. There might be cats in the farm. Nope, it's just straight up just stopped spawning cats in the iron farm. No idea why. Yeah, we lost our source of string. As dark as that sounds, that was our source of string. As dark as that is, that was the source of string. I'm out of snow blocks, so I can't put a cap on it. I need dirt. It's a temporary block. Silver Mullet has started playing Minecraft. Is there any? We might need a yap for about 5 minutes and let that run in a second. We need a functioning whisker farm. The Silver Mullet has started playing. Will you send the message? The Silver Mullet has started playing Minecraft and then joined the world. Tristan and Caesar, thank you for the follow. Do you do any other worlds other than ClockCraft? I do not. I don't have time. I am a one Minecraft world at a time kind of player. This week is a unique situation because This is a unique situation because I, budgeted time for streaming this week, but normally I only stream 1 or 2 nights a week. And that should flow right to the edge of the scaffolding. Perfection, and then I can go up to here. And break this. Just like that, and then grab my scaffolding. Place it in like so. You and Silver Mullet are my favorite. I appreciate that. You have good taste. Hi, Grace. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. You should just check out everybody, though, because they all rock. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have to refill these with a bucket underneath so that it makes a solid block of water. Or a solid source block. Dummy. Do you play any other games? I play Apex every once in a great while. I stream Apex usually once a season. However, that's pretty much all I have time for. Has Peta been saved? Yes, Peta has been saved. Can you waterlog scaffolding? You can place scaffolding in water. I don't know if you can waterlog it. I've never tried. Something made a noise somewhere. Nicholas with the sub on YouTube. Welcome in. Yes, Peta's been saved. Why do you got your Christmas tree up so early? I'm just being prepared. Just being prepared, Want to make sure the tree is up for next year. It's always a pain setting it up. Have you met any of the other members in person? I have not. I have not. They're only my internet friends. What does ClockCraft even mean? So, Cooper, ClockCraft is a TikTok SMP. Everybody who plays in this world is a Minecraft TikTok content creator. We have been on this world now for we've been together for 2 years. We just got off our last 2-year-long, 22-month-long world, and we started over Saturday on a new world. So you are here at the beginning of another 2-year journey, if you like Minecraft content, here on TikTok. Grace, I am throwing together just a super basic mob farm. Like, about as basic of a mob farm as it gets. Just so that I can start getting bones and string. And I built the whole thing out of snow and scaffolding so that we can tear it down like that when we get ready. Tyson and Cooper, thank you for the follow. Buckets, we were already coming back down. But yeah, just a super quick, not very pretty, but practical mob farm. And I'm out of the stuff I need to build from it. So we're going to go yap for a second. John, we were finishing up projects. We were, itching to start a new world. There wasn't like any, big catalyst event that said, hey, it's time to end the season. It was just, we were, at our limits. What farms have you built? So far, we've got an iron farm, lava farm, tree farm, melon, pumpkins, and bamboo. We built the snow farm today, and like I said, we're just throwing together just a super basic mob farm. Just so that I can start getting some mob loot. You can ask as long as it's appropriate. Yes, Bless, but not right now. There's an issue pulling the world down, but actually Candy and I have a meeting in February to get some support to get the realm down. So we're expecting mid-February, end February for the Season 1 world to release. I do not, Cheezer. What's the composter on the snow farm? Oh, Tyler, that's an old redstone trick where you used to put a composter on top of a hopper to decrease lag. It doesn't do anything anymore, but it's just how my brain works to do it. Hi, Steph. Welcome in. Have you worn wigs? No, I don't wear wigs. I have anyone remember me. Hi, Sirs. Welcome in. Long time no see. Grace, thank you for the heart, me and the popular. How can I make like a storage room with a giant chest and one above it? Jethro, I don't understand your question. I'm sorry. I would love to answer it, but I don't understand what you are asking. Will you wear wigs? Probably not. I'm actually planning to buzz my mullet, but my chat will kill me. Why did you stop spawning cats? I'm actually mad. How often do you lift? Usually 5 days a week. I'm kind of skimping this week because work has been kicking my ass. It'd be really nice if they made a feature where you could take wool and turn it into string. I know that's not like a thing, but that should be a thing. Because I need string, and now I don't have a source of it currently. What P said? I don't know what P said. How many farms you built in one area? Yeah, Nist. Well, this is the starter area. User thing with follow. This is just like my starter base. So a lot of these farms are small, but built in the same area, so they can all be AFK'd on the same time. What farm would you recommend players should build in general? Always an iron farm. Iron farm is the most important farm in all of Minecraft. No, Buzz. Yes, Buzz? Buzz the hair, say goodbye to it. Sorry. Why does your redstone look like lines? It's a resource pack called, it's not better redstone. It's clean redstone. I just like the look of it. I do very large redstone farms. So having nice laid out redstone is nice. I got your iron farm built in your world. Nice. I'm glad it works for you. DJ, thank you for the follow. Alright. I really should hook up double speed hoppers to this, but this isn't a today problem. This is, I just let it run and it lags a little bit. Of course I need more than this. I need 3 stacks, so this still needs to keep running. All right, what can we yap about while this runs? What can I work on while that runs? You have a tutorial on how to build your iron farm. Yes, I do, on YouTube. The Lonely Penny, thank you for the follow. So I guess I could do... No, I can only do one more section with the scaffolding I have. That's annoying. That's annoying. How was the rest of your day? I had a good day. Me and the 2 of my friends are starting around. Nice. Would you ever switch to Java? Probably not. Have you tried Java? I have hundreds of hours in Java Minecraft, but I prefer Bedrock. Hundreds of hours of Java Minecraft, but I do prefer Bedrock. It's the version I grew up on. It's just the version I know best. Do I have a snow farm tutorial? Yes, actually. It's old. You're going to have to scroll forever to find it, Austin, but I do. Fix the top row of the melon farm. Good catch, Burn. We'll do that too. I'm just going to clear these out real quick. How long am I live for? Another 30 minutes. Oh, another 30 minutes. I do have work in the morning, so I want to, hop off stream, take a quick shower, and then get some sleep. I was hoping to at least test the mob farm to make sure it's doing what I want it to do. But I don't know if we're gonna get that today. I guess I can just put a straight cap on it for now with dirt and make it look super ugly. It's just build the next layer with dirt and just make it this patchworky mess. I know I'm talking about that I'm gonna tear it down, but also I feel obligated to at least not make it horrible. Am I liking the new Bedrock update? What new Bedrock update? There we go. I'm curious why that did that. I don't see how the rest doing that. Curious what new Bedrock update. The baby mobs aren't out yet. What time do you start work over there? I've been at work since I worked at 4 a.m. this morning. So I'm not going into the office till 9 tomorrow. Oh, spears and horses on water is huge. No. I love that you can put horses on water now. That is such... Actually, why am I just... Sorry. That is such a nice quality of life upgrade. What do you do for work? Hims, I am a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. We had some VIPs today at my site, so it was kind of an all hands on deck, kicking right off in the morning because they wanted to be there right at the morning. Name tag will be craftable in the new update. I know. It's so disappointing. It used to be a thing to go find and get name tags, and you'd be, you know, so happy you'd finally come across some, and you'd be looking through a mine shaft like, I could finally name my dog, and now just you can throw a name tag on any old thing. You know that's gonna be a lag issue, right? Also, you know that's gonna be like an annoying thing on servers because people are gonna be able to craft infinite name tags and name infinite mobs, and just create just create a huge mob cap issue and lag issue, entity issue. Beatrix, yes and no. Most days I can get away with, like, khakis and, like, a sweater. It's not like wear a tie to work. Alright, this should be enough to finish and test. Dots, thank you for the follow. Hims, I have management, not engineering. Mine's in management, not engineering. Big thing with the follow. It's OpEx, but it's more people oriented. I kind of lead the teams and lead the implementation projects, not like the engineers I work with. I don't know how to describe this. Not do the work, but well, they do the work. They're awesome, but like I bring the engineers together and say, hey, I have this problem. I'm going to bring this team together. I need your help solving it. Do you work with pharmacists? I do not really. My side of the business does not really work directly with pharmacies. What farm are you building right now? I'm building a super basic mob farm. And it's not a permanent one, and we are going to tear it down as soon as we get the opportunity. But for now, it's working. It's becoming craftable. Yeah, name tags are becoming craftable in the next update. You'll be able to, just like they made saddles no longer a trophy item, you'll be able to craft name tags now. What trim do you want to get? I don't have a favorite armor trim. It can come and go. I might go for silence this season. I could have done silence last season, but everybody else seemed to have it. So I'm like, if everybody else is rocking silence, I'm not going to rock silence. You know what would be cool to get? Is the one from the trial chambers. You know, we had it last season, but I think I wore, what did we have? First time around it was like Tide, and then we switched Tide to the Sentry. So I might switch it up this year and like actually care about my armor trim. Cam, thank you for the follow. Flow for Flow. There's two Flow. I forgot the other one. I like Spire, too. Spire is pretty. PK, thank you for the follow. Simi, thank you for the army. Diesel, thank you for the roses. You have a good iron farm I can build. Yes, I do, Nolan. It's on my YouTube. Search Kinger IV Iron Farm. It'll come up. Is this your own design? It's in... Yeah, yes and no. I mean, it's been a Bedrock thing forever. I used this 2 worlds ago. This will be torn out. I told my chat earlier, do not build this mob farm. This is a super basic... just getting something to get something together mob farm. You're far better building a real one. This is just, I need an early game farm, and we'll tear all of this out when we're done with it. It's bolt and flow. Got it. Wayfinder's your favorite? Are you going to make another mega base? Yes and no. I will not do another 8 million block mega base. I can tell you guys that. However, my base this season is going to be about 600 blocks wide by 600 blocks wide. So it's going to take up this whole area, which is still smaller than last season's base. I just don't want to spend another 2 years building one project. We'll do another big base. This is going to be like multiple projects put together because I'm going to do the farm here. We'll do all my farms here, all my villagers here. You know, so it'll be like, we'll be in this area a lot, but it'll be different projects in this area. Sebas, I do about 5 to 6 hours a week. This week is kind of special just because it's the season opening. Starting next week, I won't be live during the weekdays all day next week. Normally it's Sundays and if I can, Thursdays. Shaky, thank you for the follow. You should... I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're trying to spell, but I don't think you spelt it right. Diesel, thank you for the glowing jellyfish. Can we get some W's in chat for Diesel? What are you doing coming in with that? Albano, thank you for the follow. Dakota, thank you for the follow. Diesel with the ribbons. Diesel, what are you doing? Do flow armor trim gear? Maybe. I mean, again, we're not even at the stage to be thinking about that stuff right now. I came down here for something. Half slabs. I'm just going to do cobble because that's what I have. Is there any in here? A little. Diesel with the watermelon love. Sawyer, thank you for the follow. Diesel, what are you doing? Give me some W's in chat for Diesel. Do you have a good mob farm on your YouTube? Yes. Oh, wow. I forgot. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Shit. I probably should have realized that I made that. Made that spawnable. We're going to have to take the ghast up there. That almost was fun. That almost was a lot of fun. Well, we're down here. Let's do this and this. And grab these. So that I could put these in there. And then where are those? Let's do this real quick. We're going to have to happy ghast up. Oh shit, it scared the hell out of me. Look how great, here we go. Alright, we're gonna have to happy ghast our way up there. Oh shit, I feel I'm at that spawn proof. All of that. That's gonna be so annoying. I can just torch it? For now, yeah, I can just torch it because it's gonna be a sealed box. Ooh, I need to go get coal here soon. Give me a stack of torches. Put that away and that away. Put that away and that away. Oh, you're getting 2 dragon eggs again? Probably. Blank, thank you for the drums. I need my saddle, which is in the buckets bin, because that makes sense. I also need one of these temporarily, and I have snowballs in inventory. As long as Tweedledee doesn't wander off, we should be good. Where are my leads? What happened to the leads? Did we lose all my leads? Because now I don't have string to craft more leads. Great. Scaffolding up. I could scaffolding up, but I have this guy. Come here, you. Come here, Loon. Come here. He's a good boy. No, come here. Come here, Loon. Hi, Jackson. Welcome in. How long are you staying on? 20 minutes. Come here. There we go. Up we go. Didn't Candy take your lead the other day? I had a whole bunch of leads. They're all gone now. I left the lead down there. Let's go get the lead. Let's go get the lead. Yeah, Jackson. Okay. Loon, behave. I gotta grab this. And then grab the lead. Nope. Grab the lead. Did you really drop the lead down there, you pain? Nailed it. Do you prefer Bedrock or Java? I prefer Bedrock. We're gonna have to hunt some spiders. Or we should be getting spiders from this at some point. There we go. Alright. Normally I'd put another layer on this, but because I don't have enough string to put another layer on this, we're just gonna spawn proof it. For now, it's just gonna get a super basic roof. Because I don't have the resources to finish. Even though it's a temporary run, I wanted to do like 3 layers. We're gonna have to wait to get more string. So I'm gonna have to AFK this a bunch. Or we're gonna have to go raid the mine shaft we found. Get netherite? Nope. What is this farm? Sky, this is a super basic mob farm. I don't recommend building this one. This is just a budget early game mob farm so that I can start getting some bones and strings and some XP. I never ended up finding like a skeleton spawner or anything, and I don't want to build a gold farm, or I don't want to build a portal-based gold farm until after we get back from the dragon. Okay. Have you been able to go to the nether yet? Yep, I went to the nether. I have a little bit of an issue. My nether portal is cross-linked with Tells currently. Unfortunately, my nether is cross-linked with Tells right now. He's fine. He doesn't want over there. He won't get too far. Gotta break you. Good catch. Good catch, good catch, good catch. Good catch. Where are you? Come wander. No, you're good, Asian Trader. Ask as many questions as you guys want. That's the only way you guys are gonna, you know, learn new stuff, right? Like, I try to answer questions as best I can. I'm used to it. It linked to Candy's portal, which is, or Tell's portal, which is very far away from, I just lost my last lead. Which is very far away from me. Alright. Come here, you. Come here. I gotta go. I have no way to tie you up now. Get down here. Nailed it. Zach, no. I will never post, like, gym content. I have a couple clips of, like, just some, like, jokes on my personal page. I don't like gym talk very much. It seems like an extremely toxic, ooh, there's the lead. It seems very, very, very toxic. So I don't have much of an interest in it. Like, I love you guys, but I want to be known for Minecraft content, not gym stuff. Oh, I saw just something fall and die. So it works. That's a good sign. Well, that's... Hey, look, well. It works. What is my best lift? In event, my best bench was 455. My best squat's 495. My best deadlift was 715 at 230 body weight. That's annoying. It gets stuck on the side. Is that Igris on the backdrop? No, it's Japan. Okay, so we're gonna have to put hoppers on the side of this right now because I'm not getting gun. The whole point of this is stringing bones. Franco, we're not gonna talk gym on stream because I will yap about gym for the next 2 hours and I only have 15 minutes left on stream. You'll have to find me at the beginning of a next stream when I want to talk about it. Hoppers. Do I have extra? I'm gonna need at least 8, probably. Am I losing my mind? I didn't grab the chests. I sorted the chests and I didn't actually take them into my inventory. Yeah, we'll do 10. We'll just do them all around the outside. What is my max? All right, one last time. My max numbers in comp at 230 body weight, I put up 455 on bench, 495 on squats, 715 on deadlift. Those are the best I ever did back when I was training to do that kind of stuff. I have not done it in a couple of years. Right now, I peak at about a 385 bench. I'm like hard stuck at 385 on bench, and I don't squat and I don't deadlift right now because I don't feel like fucking up my back or my knees. Did you play any sports? I played football from 2nd grade all the way through college. It's where I fell in love with lifting. My strength and conditioning coach in college was the one who got me into powerlifting after I became an art. 4-string. Okay. 2-string. Sweet. That is a good sign. We are getting drops. How's it going? It's going great. I got a successfully working mob farm. It is not perfect, but it'll do what I need it to do. I need those spiders to fall and die so that I get their whiskers. 6 more whiskers. Yes. And bones. I really want to stay up late and build this farm, which is... I might... Okay, yeah, no. I have to get off stream. I definitely can't be live for too much longer. It's taking way too much energy, but I might hang out for a little bit after and put another level on this. Why not a trident on a liver? Wolfgang, just because I want this to be, you know, super basic. This is a super, super basic farm. This isn't the final mob farm. This isn't even, like, close to what it's going to be when it's done. This is just a get it done now kind of deal. You made a creeper farm? I made a mob farm. Look at this. I need bones and string skeleton. Is this a new world? It is, Elliot. Drop shoot looks cool. I like it. Other than the fact that the spiders are getting caught in it. Other than the fact that the spiders get caught, that annoys me. What I need to see is a witch fall. What I need to see is a witch fall so that I make sure she takes enough damage before she can drink a potion of fire resistance. Liam, thank you for the follow. What do you need bones and strings for? Bones, yes. String for scaffolding, so that I can make this bigger. And bones for bone meal. Arrows for fighting the dragon. And then gunpowder because on Saturday we're going after the dragon and I'm going to need firework rockets. Does the iron farm... Oh, yeah. I can run all of these farms from where I'm standing right now. They're not super optimal because I need to spawn-proof that mountain. But I could probably... See? You! See? She got the potion off. She got the potion off. And then she'll drink the health potion, and she'll live. That's the issue. She didn't take enough damage when she fell. I think it's because she landed on the side. Use wither roses? It's day 4. It's day 4. Ooh, here's a question. Here's a question. You guys might know the answer to this. I don't off the top of my head. I should have some because I grabbed them. Where are they? Can you pull items through magma blocks? Do I have iron? I need iron. You guys know? I could dig down. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig down. Instead of using campfires, like if I put this here, and then I put that on top, and then I like throw like that. Nope. I made a creeper farm where creepers didn't spawn. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, so I just gotta drop this a few more blocks. Hopper minecarts on the rail, magma. Hopper minecarts on the rail. I know what she can. She died in the magma fires. She laughed at you. I know. She drank fire resistance, which is super annoying. What I need are those spiders to get down here. Why do you have iron bars instead of full blocks, John? Because I don't have anything. Thought iron bars would look cool. Steven, it's not available yet. It won't be available until the end of February. We're working with somebody from who will be helping us get it on the getting it released to you guys. Would somebody translate what Fugo? I know you're saying rail. I don't want to use a rail. I know you're saying rail. I see your translation. I just need to bring this down like 5 more blocks. Are the rates good? Oh, it's a basic farm. Don't build this. This is purely we're gonna tear this whole thing out in like a month. We're gonna tear this whole thing out in a month when we build a real one. This was purely just to get something up. I mean, I built it out of snow so that I could tear it down easier. Which will... Are you sad season 1 ended? Nope, not at all. Season 1 was absolutely amazing. Like, I could not be happier with how Season 1 went. But I am very happy to be on to Season 2. Place a rail... guys. I understand how to play Minecraft. I do. Trust me. Blue campfire is more damage. I know. Place a rail and hopper to put Minecraft hopper on. I know. Guys, I know. I know. Okay, I know. Played the mine. I played the game since Alpha Edition. Played the game for a while. I know how to fix this. What is in mine? I need a junk chest. Because I don't have shulker boxes. Why not just leave the witches in here? Because eventually they'll take the mob cap and they'll stop spawning. And eventually they'll get to the point where the witches fuck up everything. I also want to use this for XP. Did you rescue? Yeah, Peta's right there. Peta's right there. I'm going to build your art farming world. Look good. How much glass did you say you need? I don't know, Weezy. I've never counted. More than you think you need. More than you think you'd need. Oh. Oh, it's candy. Oh, I'm too tired to actually give a shit about this tonight. Why no rails, guys? I just don't want to right now. Do you want the truth? I've been up since 4 a.m. and I worked all day. And then I came home and I worked out and I still had to get shit done around the house. Then I went live for 4 hours. I'm tired. I just want to watch it run for 5 more minutes and then say, hey, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to bed. Okay, that's what I want. That's what I want. Alright, are we along the same page? This is all I wanted. It runs, it's giving me bones. And I'll use it to kill them with XP tomorrow. That's the one thing I want to test. Let's do that really quick. I want to make sure that I can smack them for XP. All I need for that is I'll need some sort of map slab. And then I should have scaffolding. I left it over there. How are mobs spawning in the farm? They're spawning up there. I'm gonna put it right here. Right here. Right, I can't do that. No, Jensen. Trust me, if I crashed out, I would end my live because it's extremely rude to... I would not gonna crash out on stream. Oh, you got stuck in the fence, didn't you? You're stuck in the hopper. That's annoying. I can't kill you. That's super annoying. Come here. Come here. You got caught in the one corner I can't hit you in. You got caught in the one corner I can't hit you in. This is really what this farm is for. It doesn't need to be perfectly AFKable. I needed just quick XP. Yeah, we're getting a bow and arrow. Is there a bow in here? Fuck the second. Oh yeah, no, it's over. Come here, little guy. Goodbye. It's stuck in the hitbox of the you little shit. That's one thing I'm gonna have to be aware of. Is when I'm doing this, we're gonna have to smack the creepers instantly because they can see me when they get down here. The creepers can see me when they fall into here. Well, this is all I wanted. We're gonna add like 4 more layers to this so that it rips, and then I just have XP. This isn't a permanent farm. It does not need to be optimal. I'm pissed you're stuck in that corner. I can set up. They're all one shot. I can get an iron farm for this. I can get iron swords and get looting. No, that is what I need. And then all I gotta do is go over here. And then when I'm not using it, I just grab my flint and steel. And then I come back. Yeah, he can chill there for now. And I do grab the angles just like that. And then those guys will burn. I don't need to worry about anything because the little guys can't get out. We're good. That's what I needed. Maybe just place full blocks at the bottom. Full blocks at the bottom. Yeah, but then they'll hit the edge. And their loot will get caught on the edge. He'll get hit on the edge. No, Batty. Unfortunately, we don't. That would be great if we did. I would be very happy if we did, but we don't. I might be able to add more layers. There's 12. I need 4 stacks of scaffolding to add a layer. I want to see if I can add another layer. Can I get enough scaffolding? So close. I'm so close to being able to add one more layer to this. So close. Do you have to use magma blocks in the farm at all? No, I don't. I'm using, I wanted to use campfires because see you in there. I want to use campfires because you can extinguish them and then relight them. If these hit, they're going to burn before I can kill them. How long till you get off? I should be getting off right now if we want to be honest. But I want some more XP. Please keep... I'm leaving him right there. I'm not going to name tag him. He's got armor and he's holding an item. When we tear this farm out, I will try to keep him. Is that fair? If you place a slab one more block up, then crouch. I don't think the creepers can see you. Well, again, I don't want to put a block here because then stuff will get stuck on this block. The only thing I can think to put there so that they burn and then fall off is magma block. Like, do something like that so if they hit the edge of this, they still burn. I am doing a golf course, yes. I can't hit these guys back there now. No, I can put there though. We're gonna do our first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I built a million of these last season. Oh wait, they changed the crafting recipe? Oh my god, thank you. When did they do that? It's 4 iron and trapdoor now. That is so nice. Can you see me? No, perfect. I still can't hit you. There we go. I guess... no, I don't want to replace those. What do you think, buddy? I'll name them when we take the farm down. Has it always been 4? It was used to be 6. Desert Dog. Thank you for the heart. See, that's the issue. That creeper landed up there. Now I don't get his gunpowder. I guess it's not the end of the world, because this doesn't need to be optimal, but that's still annoying. He's in the block. He's in the block. I don't know if you guys can see the hitbox, but he's inside the hitbox. That's why I can't shoot him with an arrow. The little guy is inside the hitbox. Come on. That's... Thank you. That makes that easier. Walk this way. Walk this way. Do parrot make zombie sounds? Of course they do. I'm not getting a lot of spiders all of a sudden. Not getting spiders all of a sudden. Mob farms are better. I mean, this is a shitty farm, man. This isn't fancy. This... Ooh, that's actually not bad. This was purely built to just get stuff. This was not made to be fancy. Alright. enjoy your fire while I go make more scaffolding. No, these are definitely not efficient farms. I am not going to argue that with you one bit. These are purely built to just get some stuff. I'm so close to doing another layer in this. I am going to end stream, though. I probably will put another layer on this. That's... Why are you stuck on that and not burning? Stuck on this and not burning. Oh, congrats, you're coming down. I like the idea of having the slabs there to prevent the creepers from seeing you, but if you're in it, you're fine. I'll put this in here. Keep this. It's not a bad bow to just have. Alright. That works for me, for what I need it to be. String in the junk box? No. We're gonna sort the junk box real quick, and then we're gonna call stream. I'm tired. Like I said, I've been up since 4. Worked all day. Streamed for another 4 hours. Already lifted. I'm exhausted. I am barely awake at this point. And I'm getting a little grouchy. Which I apologize for. I always appreciate everyone's suggestions. But when I say I know, I don't need the same suggestion to keep coming in. Nat, thank you for the follow. Jake, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I'll probably tomorrow night. What I'll do is I'll AFK. I'll probably AFK tonight. This is gonna have horrible rates, but it should have given us string in the morning. I'll then AFK tonight. AFK while I'm at work tomorrow. Then yeah, by the time I go live again, we should, have some stuff. Will it be perfect? No, but it'll be enough to build a few more layers, which by building a few more layers, then I can get XP, because this is really about getting gunpowder and getting, just some really easy levels for enchanting. It does not need to be fast. Yeah, I don't think of the follow. Wheezy, thank you for the follow. All right, let's go grab... In case you guys have never been to a Kinger stream before, because there's 101 new followers on this stream. I can't say how many new followers on Twitch and YouTube, but I split all of my streams with Twitch and YouTube, which means at the end of my stream, I always load up a fancy pack, and then we pick out the thumbnail for YouTube. So if you've never been here before, give me 1 second. I am going to throw on my Prisma pack, get everything up and running, stack my packs. Just like so. I'm getting faster and faster this each time. Chelsea, thank you for the follow. We'll then go in. Let my packs load in. You don't have to talk to chat. I just saw your comment. Chelsea, thank you for the follow. Desert Dog, thank you for the heart meat. Welcome in. We will go in and we will pick out our thumbnail. I just realized I can't build another layer. I don't have any snow. So even if I wanted to build another layer tonight, I couldn't. I built 2 farms. We did good. What do we want to... Where's the thumbnail going to be? I think the main feature of this was the snow farm today. The main push was the snow farm. I'm not taking it with on top of the mob farm. I'm not going up there. I think this is it. Just keep it simple, nice in the corner. I mean, this is the main priority. Also, it's kind of a throwback to last season. That works for me. I like this one. I made up my mind. I said I was going to take your guys' opinion. I didn't. Why do I have 40 Twitch? Oh, it's people arguing. That's fine. Who's live and where? Who is live and where? Deli Pop is live. Do we have any ClockCrafters live on Twitch? Where's Deli? Mullet is live on... Alright. We raided Mullet yesterday. Let's do a double Deli raid. Let's do a double Deli raid. We raided Mullet last night. Alright, real quick. All right, we are gonna. So I am sending you guys to go check out another TikTok creator. She is live on this world right now, doing her own thing. No, I rated Candy on TikTok and Silver on Twitch yesterday. I'm gonna do Dell on both platforms today. So we'll shout out Dell on both platforms. So for those of you who want to watch more Minecraft here on TikTok and Twitch, you're getting sent there, so you don't get a choice. You're gonna see your raid in 1 second. For those of you who want to watch more content here on Tickety Talk, you should go check out Delipop. Of course, it's raining as I'm taking my thumbnail. If you want more Minecraft content, you want to see somebody else who has been playing on this world, another incredibly talented creator. Her name is Delipop. She's live on TikTok and Twitch right now. Please show her the same love and respect you guys showed me. You guys were incredible for me tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will be live again tomorrow night. We're going to finish up that mob farm, and by finish, I mean add like 3 or 4 more layers to it, so it's fast. We're going to focus on getting some XP, maybe start doing some enchanting, getting some halfway decent gear. Friday night, we're going to be getting all of our prep done for the Ender Dragon. So we got to go get pearls. We got to go find the portal. We got all this stuff to do. That's going to be Friday night. And then Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, myself and the other members of ClockCraft are going to be doing the Ender Dragon fight. So I appreciate each and every one of you. As always, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Tell someone you love them. And I will catch you guys all in the next one. Good night, everybody. Peace.